for those who are interested, it is the morning of Friday, 14th April. The year is still, I don't know, I say still, yeah, the year's still 1043. Mm-hmm. There was a New Year's near the beginning of this campaign, but that was a while ago now.
We didn't celebrate it. It's Corona.
And,
1040.
yeah, the party has been for a while now, for a couple of weeks.
Sorry.
Laying low in the new, sort of like hidden, old, but like recently reclaimed underground sewer network beneath God's Hold, specifically beneath Hut Hill, the most southern district of the city. And yeah, I think everybody pretty much covered what they were doing during their downtime.
I would like to add one thing.
Okay.
I want to go to the local ladder worker of the Resistance, and having taken measurements, of course, I want to get some light barding done for a medium feline companion.
Okay, well, you know, two people who make things, Tall John and Zoms. So which of them do you go to for your leather armor needs?
I'll ask Zoms if he's good with if he's good with ladder working.
Yeah, I mean, all sorts of things out of my life. I'm a real leather wearer.
Huh. Oh well, that's great because I kind of want to keep this on the down low for now. But yeah, I'll
my leather.
Not that terrible.
Don't inform me of your kinks, please. Anyway, here's the measurements. And, yeah.
Oh, king shame. He checks the measurements. Like, yeah, doable.
It's a cat.
Doable. The thing that I love is the idea of at some point Leon's out there like measuring his cat.
Exactly. That spiritual connection they have, you can just see it.
I should actually have like a tiger token that you have control over, right? Why don't I get that sorted out real quick? Where did I?
It's cat companion. I see it in the character list.
That's my face.
So here's an honest question: did you feed Bob to the cat to gain his powers?
Bob and the cat.
Yeah, I have both. They won't feel jealous. One is a spirit companion.
Go to the token.
One's a spirit. It can't be jealous. It's a spirit.
They can drag this Alayan tigress. It's a medium creature, right?
Yeah.
Little kitty.
So Zoms could ride it, but alas, he's no longer part of it.
Okay, and it should represent character cat companion.
It can ride it, but it doesn't have the mount trait, does it? Or the steed trait?
What's its name, Jacko?
You can ride it, it's just... sorry?
It has a name, right?
It has a name, yeah.
And that name is, for the purposes of this token?
Claudia.
Cat companion?
Claudia.
I get it, Claudia.
Boo.
No, you laughed first. You can't go boo afterwards.
Love to hear it.
Not the first time, the 100th time.
Okay, hit points and AC.
Oh, the second cat. This cat is gonna die like this session. The second cat is gonna be
the
different.
next one's gonna be called Penelope.
It's set in stone.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I would remember that.
Well, no, it could be Penelope, right? That's no, that doesn't work.
Penelope.
Yeah. Penelope.
I don't think so.
Katerina.
Ooh,
Yeah.
We'll get her.
Tiger Lily.
Only league champs.
Okay, I'll Claudia set up. And I should go to the cat companion thing and okay, there's a picture of you, whatever.
So we were just gonna leave and then find
hang on, no. I need before I set it as token, it has vision. How much vision does it have? That's a good question actually.
I think I set it up correctly.
Does it have Yark vision?
Go quickly to the page.
What's the name of the person we look for? It's not Blackstaff. That's in the other campaign.
It has expert perception, but I haven't filled in the actual vision ones.
So do we know anything about it to have like dark vision? Do you know? Or?
It probably does. They all have like specific
low light vision, probably.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, why does that? So we gotta meet Blackbird, right? Where was it again? That inn.
Yeah, it's on the northern side of the city, so maybe best to go around.
Northern side, well, that's a bit of a kick in the teeth after we gotta head to the Dwarven land right now. That was our job.
It seems like it. We should have a little talk with Blackbird to see what it entails and what options we have. Kinda like tap my shield.
Yeah, right. See if she's got anything.
Wait, why don't you have your shield?
No, he does. Just taps on it.
I
knowingly.
just tapped on it.
Like, see if she knows anything about, this relic over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff. Right.
Since it's a low light vision and sent imprecise 30 feet.
Coded. Low light.
Okay, whatever. Let's give it dark vision. It's like,
Why ask?
no, what does low light vision even do? Like,
When it's low light, you'll no longer
Not much in
feel-
this.
so then the
to be
people in low
honest.
light aren't concealed to you, basically, right? Yeah. Okay.
Quite
No,
important.
whatever. Turn off that dark vision.
We don't ever care about this, but it's quite an important feature, really, if you're fighting.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe we'll start carrying right.
No, don't do that. I don't have low light.
Anyway, yeah. So where are we headed?
Yeah, I'll kind of, I'll say good. We don't even play, but I'll, say good. But like, I'll be like, all right, I'll see you next time, I'm sure. Although, who knows where?
Yeah, I'll catch you around.
Yeah.
Ah, some good stuff you next time you stop by.
If I'm still breathing, I'll be happy to take it. Oh, give him like a wave as we head off.
You're gonna get a dirty laugh at that. And,
Hey, dirty.
See you, Zoms. I'll miss you.
yeah, you'll take it. He says he.
Oh, he's going so rude and confident. It's weird.
And, so yeah, it's at the end on the I just passed the north gate, right?
Yeah, it's like called the Golden Goose or whatever.
Yeah, some shit like that.
The golden duck. Golden goose. People would never be so.
That's the one.
The gilded
gold-
golden goose. I mean,
The
come on, it's the
golden goose
GGG.
that- the golden goose that laid the regular egg.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what she's got for us.
Wait, are we all going? Might as well, I suppose.
I mean, it's outside the town, right?
Mostly.
No, it's outside the main city, but it's inside.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, yes, it's outside.
Like-
Yeah. So, who was? I forget. Wasn't it Leon? It's like her.
Yeah, I'm in charge. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't really hurt if you want to just go there. Where do you
Get
wanna
her and
meet
meet us.
Yeah. Why don't we meet up at the
Also,
southern
have you
side?
thought much about the path you want us to take, Vaughn? Like,
Fair point.
Again, we got to confirm exactly where Blackbird's going, but I
I assume
assume.
we're probably going through the main gate, right, at Dark Wizard, but I don't really know if that's actually what people do nowadays.
I don't know how we do that.
Me neither. I don't really get what we're actually doing on the mission if we're just like.
I hope to God we're not
She's
gonna
out
swim
there,
like
but-
she did, because that's gonna be a problem.
I mean, it's not that
Not-
bad.
Right.
Not the greatest swimmer.
Let's go. We did wait just outside the town over on this side then, and Leon Tipping's over here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Right. Well, see you in
Okay.
that's like a couple of days, right? No, it's only like one day, right?
Yes, I'm assuming.
Basically, it's him in and out type thing, right, with her.
Yeah. All right. So I guess like if we're
Okay.
talking about it more, I'll be like, all right. I guess if you head off now, we hopefully can be back before nighttime.
Can I do that, Chris? If I.
Yeah, we just said you can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do it.
Decided that you can apparently do that. Yeah.
You can do that. Like
We did a vote and it was
Around-
4-1. So
technically, that's we need to go 2 hexes and then another 2 hexes. We can do that one day. I don't see the problem. Like she's up there, right?
Yeah, that's what she is.
So you go boom, and then you go boom. Easy peasy one day.
Yeah, but like that involves me traveling through the main city.
How else did you want to get there?
I guess
If we
going
go
down, but that's a
anyway,
long
it's
time.
just you at that point. Why don't we just all go?
Yeah. All right. No, I'll go through the city. That's fine. Inspecting the.
I assume, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting my blade of grass in my mouth.
Yeah, it's a common farming folk walking
Exactly.
around,
Is it actually going to take him 2 days?
smoking this straw. No, you can get there and back today.
I knew it.
Beautiful.
Definitely.
Within the city, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, we just chill, I guess. We always waiting in the south side town. We're familiar. We're regulars there now.
So you're still in the underground, or
No, I think we'd wait in like an inn, I guess, like just outside the south gate or whatever. No,
Okay.
not outside the south gate, like in the south, like the edge of town, basically in the south, not just
Sure.
on the gate, but
sure? Okay, so you agree you somewhere.
Yeah.
The angry swallow is where
Oh man, Beckner's all
we'll
about
be
that.
met.
The things you do while raging.
Anyway,
To get in the zone.
yeah, and you guys spend the day there, and shortly after dark. Well, I guess I suppose Leon might want to like role play and do conversations.
I
and,
mean,
Save
I'll be like, yeah, I'll be like, oh, later, Blackbird. I'm glad you're safe. First of all,
Yeah, I hope she's safe.
Oh, hey, Leon.
I like that we just like kind of let her chill
Been a
out, by the way,
while.
for like 2 full weeks.
Everything
But-
okay? Everything turned out fine?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we should have a talk with everyone concerning what has happened and what's in our future. But
All right. Did you
yeah.
find what you were looking for in the Sandaroth?
Mostly, it's a bit cracked, but
And then some.
I don't know what that means.
All right, well, lead on then. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Shaq just pulls like a go bag out in front of the table, which has been sitting all this time.
All right. Well, we're going through the city, so let's lay low. But yeah, I mean, you're good at that. Why am I telling you? All right, follow me.
Just a harmless old lady.
Oh, hello there, David.
I'll give her a wink, and then I'll.
Oh, dearie me, my poor old feet.
Yeah, I'll
And
lead her back to the team south.
You know, you cross back through God's Hold. Yeah, as was described a couple of weeks ago, the situation hasn't changed much. Like the New Dawn have taken a very kind of like overall defensive posture in their city. They still have like gate guards and stuff. They still have like patrols around, but the majority of like the garrison is focused around defending Fort Daybreak.
I mean,
still
we're
kind of imagine like there's a threat.
while we're traveling south, well, since you've been here, you've been staying here for a little bit, have you noticed anything strange? Like, we heard still of a general heading in that seems pretty big.
Strange? How exactly? The general is in the city, if that's what you're asking.
Well, grand parades, maybe trouble with the resistance.
I heard about the fight with Major Pleothor. I assume that must have had something to do with you guys.
Gonna scratch my beard, look at this guy.
Natural one deception check.
Yeah.
It's been a bit tense around here since that news reached the city. Everyone was talking about it for a few days. It's not every day a New Dawn Major gets assassinated.
That's nice. I never expected to be in the papers, but even though my face wouldn't be in it, it's still interesting to see the waves one can make.
Oh, it was a sketch of you, don't you? No,
A bounty, 1 million.
I forgot who got the killing blow on the major.
Must have been me, wrestling.
Well, I think one of the. It was probably fucking
Was it?
AOE guy or some shit. I think
I think it was, yeah.
Raistlin or Volmac?
it was based on Volmac.
Oh, it was
One of them.
yeah, because
It
of
was
the
one of
spell.
them.
Yeah. Turned him into an ice cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then,
And a few, that evening, shortly after the sun has set, you guys see, the familiar figures of Brom and of Leon rather, of Leon and Blackbird entering the Angry Swallow. And Leon, you spot your party and immediately sort of make your way over to them.
I'll wave them over, yeah.
Nej, kan ingen meet up med mig. Got through studio, right?
Yeah, it seems pretty quiet, all things considered.
Okay, look around. How busy is this in Chris?
The Angry Swallow, it's there's it's quieting down now. There was a bit of a crowd, like an after work crowd, which is sort of thinning out now.
Can I give like a perception check to see if I think it's safe to talk without being overheard, or is it possible some of these people sitting here on quite a
Yeah. Go ahead and GR me that old perception. You think like as the perception applies, I guess. You can like kind of keep your voice low and like you'll keep an eye out around to like hush the conversation if someone happens to be like walking past or paying a little too much attention. But you think as long as you're kind of alert, you can pretty easily have a chat without being overheard. Right now, no one seems to be like in a prime position to like drop eaves.
Okay, I mean dropping no eaves. Okay, yeah. So after like I give like a good like once over look, I kind of like I know a bit from like what is anything you think you should tell us before tomorrow? Then Blackbird, like we've been told.
What's happening tomorrow?
Well, setting off.
Setting off?
Yeah, I kind of told. I looked Leon. You didn't.
Oh
mention
yeah,
it.
no, I thought we should keep the conversation between all of us so we're all on the same page.
I might just said, where you were taking her, but no, I see. Michael, do you want to tell her?
Yeah, well, and I'll point to Bron, we had a bit of a conversation with, leadership, who said it's probably best if we continue your old mission down in the Grey Rock Kingdom.
Reckon they think the whole dragon's a little bit of,
Good
that's
chase.
skeptical. I reckon people sometimes call that. Right?
I see.
But
So,
always-
the original plan then, on to Grey Rock.
Well,
Correct.
Have you been filled in?
I kind of looked to Leon. Oh, thanks.
not really, no.
The only
Look at
thing we
Bromwich.
know is that we're to escort you safely there.
You do what you need to do. Let you do what you need to do, I guess.
Precisely. To learn, I think, more about the information that you had.
Well,
Good.
Well,
if
first
you
of
have
all,
been- Sorry, what are you saying, Liam?
First of all, we already had a bit of trouble in Greenhorde. Dying to know what exactly happened there. If anybody spotted you, how much knowledge they would have, that kind of thing. What happened?
We, that is Zoms and I, noticed a few Dawn types paying a little too much attention around places we were doing our research. We saw questions being asked, and the day after we thought we might have been being watched, we acted out of what perhaps might have been an abundance of caution, and decided that it was in our best interests to move on before any suspicions solidified into concrete accusations.
Alright, well, glad to hear it was just that. That's nice.
Speaking of research, though, did you learn anything important during your time there? Or since you've been back here?
I have. I've done some research into all three of your artifacts. Is Zoms not to be joining us, I take it?
I think he's decided the quiet life suits him better. Well, it's quiet as you be while being a member of the Resistance.
And this young lady is...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit rude.
So,
Moonstone,
she's my
this is-
sometimes I forget.
This is Blackbird. You both have very interesting names. Blackbird, this is
names, right?
Moonsong.
I'm Moonsong. Pleasure.
I think the word is chosen names. Chosen.
Not all names chosen by someone.
So Moonbird Blacksong.
Indeed they are, Beck. And yes, Moonsong, the pleasure is all mine. How came you to join this merry little band, or is that not the kind of thing we discuss?
I look together.
I'll just kind of drop in. It's like, we actually, that was, part of more of what we found up in Lysandroth.
Oh.
She joined us that way.
You're like related to the last member or something like that, right?
Yeah, as I hinted at, we did actually retrieve the mirror. It's got a little bit of a crack in it, but otherwise, it's all good.
Seems to work. People keep looking at it and hitting their life, so I guess.
Oh yeah, that's...
That's how a mirror goes. Well, to move on to that topic of discussion and leave Grey Rock for later, and she shuffles through her bag and pulls out some sort of like paper clips together, like handwritten notes.
Oh, you handwrote them, Chris?
I handwrote them. No, she handwrote them.
Handwritten, you say?
It's not mine.
I only see a picture of a handwritten note right now.
Screenshot made by a phone.
Good joke.
Alright,
She says, Bronok, your red leather braces. I did some digging around, and the information you'd given me about the hero, or what you knew of the hero to whom they belonged, and I am certain that they are the braces of an ancient orc archer. Have you ever heard the name Kruger Sureshot?
Could you, can I roll for that?
Yeah, you can, society's a thing. Well, history's not a thing. Society is what we... Or history may be a thing.
Surshot is also a fake name though, right?
History is not on and of itself.
Yeah,
Lore
society.
history would be.
Law, history. No one has that. No one has law skills.
I have Underworld and Warfare. Underworld, which apparently has done me no
Warfare,
good here.
Okay, you can roll warfare. You can roll warfare.
Warfare?
Gianni,
Okay.
Gianni warfare.
Oops, GR first. And go. Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you have not. You have not.
No, I've never heard the name.
They were, yeah, like I said, an orc archer in the ancient days of Atlas who fought for House Ganabane.
The ancient days. How long ago would that be?
They fought alongside the original hero of House Ganabane herself.
Oh,
That's pretty old then. I don't fault you for not knowing that.
Like
But
1,000, that's how he is.
yeah, at least 1,000, I think.
Kruger was born later in her life, but they certainly knew of each other and occasionally did battle together. Without a doubt, the single most noteworthy deed of Kruger's life was the day they hunted and slew the great desert worm Nox Morani in the Ortalan Desert.
Talon Desert. Wait, that's a continent, right? Or like a province?
The desert
yeah,
around Haven,
where's...
Just the big old
referred to now as Iron Sands.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and yeah, this one you think maybe with the big red skull on it?
Nah,
Perhaps.
it's on our map.
Perhaps. Somewhere in that
Ah.
desert anyway. I'm not sure of the precise location. Perhaps we could learn more in Haven.
Alright, well.
But if you are searching for a feat performed by Kruger Shoreshot, that is most certainly to which it was referred. Or to which was being referred. Yes.
That's Haven is a long trek.
Thank you.
That's good to know if you're that certain.
Beck, your champion was more difficult. Arnag the Mighty is mentioned many times throughout various texts.
Yeah.
Great tribal leader, long before the days of Atlas from the plains far to the west, but you knew all that. It set me on the right path. There are many great deeds described in the life of Arnag, but as far as I can tell, the one most vaunted was the day he slew the great arachnid Leshesky.
Arachnid. That's like a spider, right?
Similar. It was deep within the realms known as the Darklands. Tell me, how much of this place do you know?
The Darklands?
She kind of like scans your face for like any recognition at all.
I don't know, Chris kind of all something, I guess.
Well, we it's been briefly mentioned, but we haven't really talked about it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, when we got ambushed by the giant crab.
Oh, that was the Darklands. Oh yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we fought a couple of things. Some of these guys, like Jessup said, they're from there, but personally, I don't know. I've heard the name in like tales.
It's a great subterranean land, the world below our world, so to speak.
What, deeper than the dwarves?
Far so. Deeper than perhaps could be imagined. There is no limit to the depths that could be plumbed by the vaults of Orv. But I'm getting ahead of myself. In the Darklands, there are 3 major classifications within which those realms fall. It makes most sense to start with the second one, Sekamina. Sekamina is the largest realm of the Darklands. It consists of a vast underground warren of tunnels that span whole continents.
Sounds like a hell of a place to look for one thing.
Yes. Well, there can be found great underground rivers, lakes. Above Sekamina is the topmost level of the Darklands, Narvoth. Narvoth, strictly speaking, simply describes any tunnel or network of tunnels connecting the surface to Sekamina. If you can enter Sekamina from the surface, it is through traveling. If you're traveling through a region, it will be described as Narvoth. Most explorers in our world that are familiar with the Darklands know only this region. It's composed mostly of a series of cave networks connected by lengthy twisting tunnels. Its connection to Sekamina is what defines a cave network as being part of Narvoth, rather than just a deep subterranean network of its own, such as the dwarves use. That is not to say I know for sure that there are no connections to the Darklands that the dwarves have under their mountains. It is simply not something that they have revealed.
With this fight with the spider or whatever, that could be anywhere in the second layer, right? You said it spanned continents.
Alas, no. Beneath the second layer is the deepest realm of the Darklands, the mysterious and dangerous layer of Orv. Here, many immense caverns, known as vaults, host a wide array of underground oceans. Caverns with jungles and artificial suns, entire nations of warmongering humanoids, regions containing mountain ranges and vast deserts. It's a truly remarkable and almost unknowable place. And one of those vaults of Orv is a place known as the First Web.
That sounds like a sight to see.
So maybe my neck's doing all right now. Anyway,
It was within the First Web that Arnag the Mighty slew the great arachnid Lashesky.
Wait, but how is it known how you get down to the third layer from the second?
Various points in Sekamina connect to various vaults of Orv beneath in the true depths.
I'm sure if we grab some space, go to the second layer, dig our way down.
It's so deeper than the dwarves. I know dwarves are good fucking diggers. I knew a guy.
You knew a guy?
Far deeper.
I know a dwarf in my life, yeah.
Perhaps hundreds or even thousands of miles underground.
That is a bit steep. Okay.
There's a lot of digging.
Yeah, we don't have that much time.
I do not know the precise location of this particular vault, the Great Web.
And one thing a dwarf once said to me is never dig straight down. You'll run into trouble that way.
Never dig straight down, you can't get out so easily. So, you're going to dig in a zigzag.
Circular.
I guess it's good to...
No elevators.
That's a lot.
You'll hit lava real quick.
So, that's all that information, but yeah, it looks like that might be difficult to put into action.
If we're seeking to find a way to the Great Web, we would have to seek knowledge within Sekamina, I think. Information about the exact locations of the various vaults of Orv, the depths of the Darklands, are very hard to come by in our world. And knowledge does not make its way here very frequently.
What's the best way to get to there? Right, like where from the surface on our map.
Are there any known locations on our surface where...
Considering we want to get to Narvoth, though. What do you have?
If adventurers wanted to travel to Second through North.
The most famous entrance to Narvoth in the former Kingdom of Atlas is located in Deep Tower in the Grey Rock Kingdom.
Oh, I've heard stories about that. That guy was like a vampire, right? People used
Indeed, the Deep Tower is...
Wait, but those guys are evil, no? They, want to suck your blood and you turn into one of them. That seems pretty bad.
Your knowledge of the subject is, as ever, masterful, Leon.
I don't think it's quite that.
You have very much the general thrust of the situation.
That shade, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I hear things.
So we have to go to Deep Tower, man. That's...
There are almost certainly other ways to enter Narvoth from here.
Well, but at least that one's kind of in the way of what we were planning.
The Deep Tower within the mountains is the most known,
but
the most well known.
Allowed for people? I guess I don't know. We don't know. But did people used to travel from there down into it, or is it like?
No, it was a closely guarded secret.
Oh, okay.
Closely guarded in the sense that few knew of its existence outside of very learned circles.
Oh, thank God we're one of those.
The rulers of Atlas occasionally found reason to have diplomatic dealings with Sekamina, and it was through the Lord of the Deep Tower and his connections that such discussions were carried out.
Do you know if, you in the dwarf land, did they continue to do that?
The dwarves are...
No, was the Lord, wasn't it? Was he a dwarf? Or what happened at Deep Tower when the dwarf border shut?
As far as I know, the vampire lord of Deep Tower remains. He is. Well, I'm sure that there are many among the Grey Rock Kingdom who do not fully approve of his presence and methods. He is a.
Wait, so this vampire we're talking about is not a dwarf?
Can dwarves be? Wait,
It's not.
can dwarves be vampires?
Dwarves can be vampires, yes. Anyone can be a vampire.
I mean, they look a bit silly with the cloak and all, but...
I can't imagine like a goblin vampire. That sounds ridiculous.
Oh, but they already have the fangs, I mean...
That's how they get you, you see. You're like, that couldn't be a vampire, and then bam, all your blood's gone.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah.
Suspect everyone, Beck.
Wait, look at Blackbird. Does she look bloodthirsty?
Look at mood song.
Yeah,
People said not all vampires are like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
vampires are like that mood song.
I'll give you perception, right?
Alright, well, that's a lot of information about mine.
She doesn't look especially bloodthirsty, and you've definitely seen her move around in sunlight, although she often wears a hood, so
Okay.
questions to be asked. That's true. Everyone's just suspicious of everyone.
Everyone wears it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't wear a hood, I wear a
What
helmet
about
sometimes.
Leon's like shield? Anything magical about that? Or if you got it?
Oh, I mean, sure, I can tell you it's magical.
Yeah, but
I've got enough
special.
for it.
Yes, the brilliant golden kite shield that you told me belonged to a warrior of Incendius, back when that god's name held any power. Have you heard of Kalim Hardrider?
I'm gonna hate to tell you.
I've done some horse riders in my life, but... wait, what do I roll?
Leon is not exactly a smart.
Yeah, you can roll society. Were you from Ortala?
No, I'm from Laconia.
You're
What was that?
from Laconia. Okay. Yeah. That's one of the regions of Ortala.
Oh, okay.
But Ortala anyway.
I choose to fit it.
Yes. Yeah, the name you might have heard once before, but you really don't recall anything about.
Oh, sorry. Nah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't get into books until a little bit later in my life.
Well, without detailing too much of Kalim's life, he most famously defeated the archdemon Balogmena, who was inhabiting Kithar, a volcanic island off the coast of Laconia. And yes, you have heard of Kithar. That you have heard of, having lived there.
Where on the map would that be?
It isn't marked on the maps that exist these days, only up to the
I'm
borders.
guessing, right? This hex, right, Chris?
So he battled an archdemon?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be behind this thing, right? So...
This hex. It could be behind that.
I know. No, I don't think Chris would do that to himself.
No, that's true.
It's,
What was sorry? What the name was Hardrider? What was the first name?
Kalim,
Kalim.
Kalim.
Okay.
Some distance south of Shackleton. It's one of the volcanoes in the trail of islands leading off from the diminishing tips of the Grey Rock Mountains into the sea.
Oh, that one also sounds a bit fucking awkward to get to.
I mean, none of them sounded precisely easy.
And yours is a bit easier, I guess, you know.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
it's
to
in the
get to,
desert,
not to get, but to
you
get
bring
to.
enough water, we'll be fine, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
it's like
Yeah, I guess
somewhere
to get to the way I listed them is artifact quest starting locations to find out more. It's like Haven, Deep Tower, and Shackleton.
Yeah, but like your thing is like somewhere that isn't around Haven. Mine's somewhere in a level below.
Yeah.
True.
Underworld spanning
True.
continents.
Mine's like in a volcano off the coast somewhere.
Right. I just have a feeling that all of these are much deeper than we think in terms of like, there's a big quest chain that you travel around in a subworld
Maybe
or
it's like
something.
we do one at a time, and yours is the starter quest. Anyway,
Maybe.
who
Who
enough
knows?
about these relics or whatever. Like, I don't know if are we allowed to know now. Like, what are we meant to be doing in Grey Rock? Like, I'm alright to go there. I mean, it's not like I don't really want to see any dwarves, but
Before you answer, let me just check. I want to see my notes.
all right. But you can whisper in my ear, Blackbird, while I check that notes if you like.
I just want to see if I wrote anything down,
That's
but
all right,
apparently.
Wait, all I remember is that when we originally met you, Blackbird, you had the form of a male dwarf. Going into the kingdom, would we have similar disguises, or
She kind of frowns. Did I?
She didn't.
we
No,
should
she
do?
did not.
Oh,
Nah, she was like in a little boat, and I like went and got her.
That sounds much more familiar. I don't remember being disguised as a male dwarf.
Was that a
thought
dream,
I-
Leon?
maybe.
Leon adheres to the belief that there are no female dwarves.
Maybe knocked on the head a few times too many.
But you did have to like sneak out by boat, right? Like, are we gonna have to sneak into the Grey Oak Mountains?
Yes, there are. Well, the way I see it, there are several choices to enter the Grey Rock Kingdom. You could attempt to cross the border by land. In that case, your best options would be to either come from unknown territory beyond the realms of either the Dominion or the Grey Rock Kingdom, or to cross the border with Hangdar and Galewood, somewhere between the 6th and 7th Farthenkiths. That is known to be the lengthiest and most lightly guarded stretch of the border between the two nations.
If you were interested, that isn't that far from Deep Tower either. If we're heading to the mountains.
So she's saying to go from the south of like Hangdar and then go northwest.
Yeah, I think so. Just cross somewhere this border, and from there go in. And like, where exactly are we trying to like actually get to in the kingdom? Like just in the mountains?
Well, if you haven't been filled in, the information I escaped from Grey Rock to bring to the Resistance is that the Grey Rock dwarves have discovered a colossal vein of adamantine deep beneath their mountains. From the information I was able to gather, and I have never seen or even been made aware of the precise location of this myself, its size is unknown, but it's certainly several times the sum total of adamantine that has ever been mined in recorded history.
Oh,
So it would be an incredible way to the war effort.
Exactly. With it, they plan to finish their old castles, their Farthenkiths, as completely indestructible fortresses. They were close already to unlocking the secrets of buildings that would allow them to construct fortresses of such a magnitude, and with a limitless supply of adamantine, or near limitless supply of adamantine as a building material, it would be well equipped to complete their tasks, as well as equip their entire nation incomparably to anyone else.
But we wanted to stop that. Like, the dwarves are better than the fucking Dawn, right?
As I was given to understand, our mission was to simply corroborate that information and find out more about it. I learned all I did from reports, and not all those were of particularly high levels of classification or secretiveness. I never laid eyes on it myself. I never knew exactly where or to what depths it struck, the rate at which the dwarves are mining from it.
Right, so we're good to gather information.
oh boy,
Man, why the fuck would they send me on a mission like this?
yeah, I mean, no offense, but that's
It's not exactly what I'm good at now, is it? Jesus.
a bit of
Army.
the dwarvish, but to be a spy. Wait. First of all, so it is not suspicious in and of itself to be non-dwarvish in their lands. That's okay then.
Non-dwarves are considered second-class citizens. We would have to acquire or forge documentation that would justify any movements we made, questions we asked, or you'd find ourselves liable to be enslaved and put to work in a mine somewhere.
Look, all I'm saying, first impressions, the Underdark isn't looking so bad right now.
Man, I just thought, why the fuck would they get us to do this?
Someone has to.
She kind of like shrugs and says,
So we need to get out of
me.
this area, and
That is true.
she knows that. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, but to him.
Our other options for entering Grey Rock beyond crossing the border by land, as I see it, would be to either cross underground through a network of tunnels, either too hidden or perilous to be actively patrolled and guarded by the dwarves, potentially utilizing the Darklands themselves, or some other means, or to cross by some powerful magic, such as teleportation or similar spells, allow you to move through planes of shadow.
I look to Moonsong. No such luck. Okay.
I know not how we would achieve either of these methods, but information can be acquired.
If we can go another way in these tunnels, lay eyes on this adamantine vein ourselves, I'm sure that's mission done, right? That's what they want. Then we have confirmation. I'm sure that's not quite as easy. I'm sure it's well guarded, but that seems a hell of a lot easier than trying to convince a high-level diplomat that we're up to snuff and inspecting their precious vein.
Do you have any idea, the whispers and the rumors that you've heard, where in the Grey Rock Kingdom or general area do you believe this vein to be?
Somewhere deep beneath the mountain range itself. Probably between Deep Tower and Dark Azud, but I could not say for certain.
Well, that's a mighty large area.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well...
So you still think, though, if you're just talking about getting into the Grey Rock Mountains, or in Grey Rock Kingdom, the best place to cross would be down near Hangdar? Or the safest, I guess.
To cross the border, yes. There or somewhere along where Sigsmark or Simaya border with the unknown territories beyond. Those are the most passive and least guarded borders these days, anyway.
Right. This northern border near, Holdar, is that one exceptionally guarded as well?
Yes. Between here, the border stretch between the border closest to God's Hold and New Pandemonium are some of the most fiercely contested bits of land. The city of Riala in the region of Vela is where the high command of the quote-unquote diplomatic branch of the Order of the Dawn that deals with the border with the Grey Rock Kingdom rather than expansion of other borders is located.
You see, like Beck's on it. It's like he looks like he's a bit like kind of annoyed or just like doesn't really see the point in like well no he sees the point, but he's just a little annoyed in like the conversation. I'm like he kind of like looks, he kind of like some stand on the desk with you, the table, and say he's like just like pretty annoyed. And he's like, look, obviously the resistance, like I can't say enough for what they do, but like this is really what they like.
Again,
like we can
it's
help,
a singular
but
mission.
But it could take us months, right? Like it's somewhere in the Grey Oak Mountains that we have to get to without avoiding any suspicion. Like,
correct.
Like, that might be possible for you, Born, but like, I mean, I kind of judge myself. I'm a pretty fucking big guy. I don't go to many places and avoid suspicion.
Right.
Like,
again, if we want to do the subterfuge, we definitely need to find a way while we're here to
I hate that word.
forge some documents. And I mean this, no offense, but there's no way either of you don't pass for some type of, I don't know, slave labor.
Beck certainly has the look of the sort of slaves they direct to the deepest caverns beneath the mountains.
Oh, if you want, I can grow my beard out a bit and let myself go.
Mm-hmm. Would it not be possible to do a half the party is the owners, half as the slaves type situation?
As a cover story?
What we have is a cover
makes
story.
A degree of sense.
Not everyone
or,
has to be...
ooh, what if... Oh, okay. Another idea would be, what if... And I point to Lady Blackbird and Moonsong. Say, you two are bringing a group of slaves to the kingdom.
Yes. I mean, the direction I was thinking of, that kind of direction, yes.
But surely
I just don't know how much. You're an Azamar elf type thing, right? Is that? I can't remember the exact.
I am, yeah.
Floaty
I just don't know
elf,
how much that would
balloon elf.
throw
thing.
things off.
I don't float this for a while
Mhm.
now. I won't
I
float.
mean, we all float down there, so.
Look, I feel like this mission.
That's the other way is again we try to find some way through
I believe it's either
dangerous.
full
mines.
stealth through or the cover story. Probably.
Right.
But look, I don't mind playing the part of a slave. I mean, what if that means it gets the job
It
done?
is.
That's all right with me. But that seems like it would be hard enough if we had a couple of dwarves in here. Someone
Yeah.
who could play the part of the owners and
Yeah.
could talk
If only
face
we
to face.
had maybe a pair of dwarves that were siblings and part royalty or something.
They wouldn't be useful.
Oh,
That
that's
would
crazy.
definitely
Why would
be
they
better.
even be here?
That's like better than
They
nothing.
would both 100% be on the side of the Grey Rock Kingdom, but that's besides the
Exactly.
point.
Yeah.
Exactly. They know what's best.
Anyways, considering where we are right now at this table,
So
I just don't see it working out.
right.
Yeah, like I'm like yeah, I
So,
don't really
again,
if I have to be a
the
slave,
cover
I would,
story-
but
The cover story subterfuge is less likely.
Oh.
So it's the better option, but still not great for our party specifically. Would be the sneaky.
Yeah,
Find a way.
I don't want to. I don't know. I've been getting better at telling a lie here and now, here and then.
Mhm.
But that seems mighty big. And
Right.
I'm fucking terrible with it. Any dwarf asks me what I'm doing now, I'm probably not gonna be able to keep a fucking straight face.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Alright,
But then
so-
that would probably be the problem with the slave story then as well.
Yeah. So Lady Blackbird,
Mm.
do you know where we might go to get more information or a good starting point to try to find some of these hidden mines that are too dangerous? That's one thing our party is fairly good at. Traversing dangerous areas.
Well, if I were seeking that entrance, you have to understand. For my escape from Grey Rock, the rivers made the most sense. But unfortunately, all three of the rivers that flow out of this side of the Grey Rock Mountains do just that. They flow from the Grey Rock Kingdom into the Dominion. Rivers make for good border crossings, but the only river that flows into Grey Rock does so from unknown territories, which presents its own set of dangers. I did, however, look at the mines surrounding Aldwyn, not too far from here. There are the dwarves heavily mine and exploit the resources of that patch of terrain, but there are dangers that exist there, and old caverns, both natural and unnatural, that I thought, in a pinch, could do for a border crossing.
Well, but it's not just crossing the border that's a problem, right? Like it's all the travel ones on there. Look, like we were talked about, like before when you were talking about like the darkness or the darklands or whatever they are, like expands like almost like as far down there as it goes, right? Could we not like find a way to travel through the kingdoms like down there and then like head back up when we think we're like, surely if there is a way up in the Dwarven Kingdom, it might be close to where all these like really deep adamantine mines are, right? Like it makes sense that really big mines might lead to it or something like
well,
that.
yeah, but the chance of if this is that big, the chance of like finding it seems we might be lost in there for months.
Wait, chance of finding what?
The specific vein we're looking for.
But it's huge, right? I thought the vein was like giant.
The option certainly exists, but it is not to be said that there is anything much safer about traveling through the Darklands than there is about traveling through Dwarven lands. In fact, it's almost certain to be more hostile.
No, but it's a danger I know how to deal with, if you know what I mean.
I see. Well, I'd certainly view it as one of the viable options.
Yeah, I still think
As for,
that. Should I go ahead, Lady Blackbird?
as for the difficulties of traveling through the Grey Rock Kingdom itself, our most scrutinized point where any cover story would have to hold up most tightly would be if we attempted to cross the border in any official capacity rather than sneak across with subterfuge. within the kingdom itself, we would need to have a story that would bear up to some degree of scrutiny should a patrol on the road or in one of the towns or cities we went near stop us and demand to know by what authority we traveled their lands. But that would be a less likely event. They do not waste their time harassing every non-human that they come across. Only those that they consider themselves to have good reason to do so. It is, in a sense, not unlike the patrols of New Dawn that you might come across in this land.
Do you guys...
Non-dwarves seem to be traveling around are generally considered to be are generally assumed to have a reason for being where they are and doing what they're doing, as long as they're not acting with too much suspicion.
How many of us do even speak the language? Seems a good starting point.
Shake my head if I'm a slave. I guess it doesn't matter much, but I don't.
I can.
The other option we could do is,
I know a bit.
I don't think it would be unheard of for, a merchant or slave owner or someone like that to have a personal guard to make sure that said, slaves or things are kept in line. So if all else fails, we could, if someone does speak Dwarvish, that could be their cover.
Don't you guys have let me look through some inventories real quick. Where's the list of what was in the...
There was we used to have something that helps you talk to dwarves, but I think that was in a previous campaign.
Same.
I do have a diplomat's badge.
No, you guys should have anyway. When were you given this? Yeah, before you left for Greenheart, in the same batch of treasure where you were given, let's see what else, Sovereign Glue, Greater Leapers Elixir.
Zoms probably has it.
The original Ring of Fire Resistance. There was a choker of elocution, which allows the wearer to speak Dwarven.
I'm sure Tom's has it, yeah.
Zoms has it, I think.
Look at Zom's character sheet.
Pretty sure, yeah. Someone else had it.
Old characters, Zoms.
Wait, no. Don't think... Is it Zoms?
Zoms, inventory.
I can tell you, Beck would not take it.
Glue.
It wouldn't be on Beck and it wouldn't be on Brom.
No.
I already speak Dwarvish, so no.
It's not in Zom's character.
We didn't take it, Chris. We didn't want it.
Someone else took it. I didn't keep it.
We didn't want it, Chris.
I think you had it, Ian. I think you took it.
There's no way I took a choker unless you speak Dwarvish. There's no
you
way
did.
Beck took that.
There was, the varnish that lets
Someone else
like
took
chokers?
it.
shield into a lesser sturdy shield.
Because I know I gave it to someone.
Choker of Elocution Dwarven.
But did they
Ring
take
of
it?
Energy Resistance Fire, Greater Leapers Elixir, Sovereign Blue, 2 moderate healing potions, 2 lesser elixirs of life, and 200 gold. I mean, you're
If we
given it
should
specifically
have
for this
it.
reason.
It's choker of elocution, right? I can add it to my character sheet.
Who has it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember had it all this time.
Apparently.
Hey, Brom, don't you... that necklace.
We had some weird.
Oh yeah, that thing, right. This one right here, that thing.
Man, you guys probably
No,
have this mission
she
covered.
already-
I could always just go off and just chill, kill some dawn, go to some other part of the world for a few weeks.
I mean, I know, look, I know the cover story is that you're a bodyguard, but we could actually use a bodyguard doing this.
All right, man. But whenever they ask me what my name is, I'm gonna fucking start to swear.
You don't have to. I mean, you don't speak the language. You don't have to pretend that you do.
What if they ask me in common? There might be fucking some smart dwarves that know common.
Oh shit!
It's not like
I
you
thought-
can't do
I thought
that.
common was
They
banished
fucking
at
were
this
part of the empire 10 years ago. Most of them probably know common.
Can you pretend to be a mute?
I guess, but I'll still probably start to fucking swear. If we really think a letter special is for me just to stand there and pretend I'm mute, then sure, we can do that.
What if we cut out your tongue? Do you feel okay
I'm
with
not
that?
okay with that.
Fair.
I do see the conundrum. There doesn't seem to be an easy cover story that encompasses
Okay, what if
the members of our merry band.
we always talk about magic being unfair? Is there any magic that makes us look like dwarves that stand up to their inspection or whatever.
Do we have to know magic like that?
I don't think we're
Look
going to
at
get something
Moonsong.
that powerful that quickly. We have a better chance of finding the ability to teleport. Maybe into the backline, into like, is it Mirshim?
I'll take it. Do you
Something
know
like
The
that.
anyone?
dwarves are pieces of shit, right? Like, why even are we gonna kill them, like the ones that we see?
Well, I mean, they're.
We don't want to start everything immediately. We'd like to avoid it as much as possible.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like you're gonna be that.
So again, we can come up with a basic cover story where either you're a slave owner, a merchant, something like that. You speak the language. Obviously, you are a dwarf. You're going to be under less keen eyes than the rest of us will be, like Blackbird. And then some of us are your escorts for safety, and some of us are either the goods or form some other, need or capacity. But I still think potentially the best chance we have is the mines you spoke of near Old One. Yeah.
Wait, but we're
Not
gonna go
Odium.
through those mines because that helps us get over the border. But
I
would it not
think
be easier at that point just to go into the unknown?
that's kind of what we're doing.
Wait, but we're going through the mines themselves. Like, why go through the mines while they travel overground?
I think the mines there, correct me if I'm wrong, Lee, Blackbird, would connect to the mines in the Grey Rock Kingdom. Is that the idea?
They are themselves mines in the Grey Rock Kingdom.
That's
There would be, I believe, there to be ways in and out of those mines on this side of the border that may have been perhaps collapsed or not fully discovered. So it's a complex network of passages there.
Yeah, but once we're on the other side, once we're in the mines on Old Town, we sort of get all the fucking way south, right? To the like, you think there's no way the adamant turns there. I'd be better. Like, there would be a lot more activity.
That's true. Yes.
So we still have to head
Travel
like
a long way through the
higher
kingdom.
south. Like at that point, why not just enter it from the unknown or enter it from Hangdar?
Yeah, I mean, last time we
Sure.
went underground, I didn't know when I would see the sun again.
I'm not a big fan of spending weeks on the ground if we can
Okay.
go through the.
so. You think we travel southeast down to Hangdar and then try to enter there?
Either
into
that,
the
or
kingdom?
we
Yeah.
head west out of Falinar into the unknown and go south from there.
Sure.
Like I like either of the two options more than trying to find ways through fucking
Fair.
hundreds of miles of caves.
Understandable.
Like it might be technically less distant through the mines, but like I reckon we
Oh, yeah.
travel a lot faster. Through,
Blackbird.
I mean, we know a little bit in general, right? Traveling through the unknown territories, since we don't get to see what the different zone, what is the travel speed like?
Well, we always see one zone ahead of us, right? You always see what the train is like in an XX.
Yeah.
Like we get a fog of war that's like like beyond
Okay.
the first.
Sure.
I don't.
We can still-
I've heard bad things about the unknown. There's a lot of things there that I rather not meet face to face.
It's a good way to toughen us.
I mean, I'm technically, I was born out there.
Yeah, right. Do you not know any of the land?
Really?
Just
Wait.
have any better?
Yeah.
Well,
Literally
traveling
west of
there.
Valinar.
Oh,
Wow.
do you know any safe ways through? Or did you move here when you were young?
We came across into Falinar
Alright.
when I was like, I don't know, 6, 7.
But it's possible, right? Like they made that journey with a child, like the 4 of us, the 5 of us. So
Yeah.
it should be.
I mean, to be
Oh.
fair, my mother is kind of a renowned
Yeah, it's true, but like,
survivalist.
Leon is a bit tipsy at this point. He puts
Yeah,
a
but you
hand on
learn
the
all
Brom's
that.
shoulder and says, "That must have been a
Yeah,
tough life."
But again, I think we can. That is a sound plan. I think trying to go through the unknown is probably a little bit faster for us than trying to go all the way down to Hangdar.
yeah. I mean, either that or Hangdar. I just say I still vote one of those two over the
Wait,
The one
okay.
thing is technically, so the red border means an active border, right? So we'd be going somewhat close to a fairly active border with the
Depends how far
unknown.
out into the unknown we want to
That
go.
would probably pretty
Right.
pretty defensible.
If we go straight south from Falinar, we should be at least
Yeah.
30 miles from any border.
Oh god,
True.
That's a long trek.
It is.
I mean, it's
Well-
no shorter than the trek south to Hang. I mean, either way we're going, if we're getting,
yeah,
to
that's-
the-
Long check.
We're looking
if
at
we're getting to the
1,000-mile
Great Mountains,
journey.
yeah, it's a fucking long trek.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, let's give the option of going through the main gates, like a thought. So, Blackbird, do you feel like you could make these documents that could stand up to inspection if we had a sustainable
I
cover story?
survived myself for years in Grey Rock, acting as a researcher and assistant to the Dwarven state, living in Darkazut. I produced documentation that held up to all the scrutiny that it needed to for myself, but producing convincing such things for so many others, it would be a risk. One I would be prepared to undertake, but I could not guarantee the efficacy of the results. On the
putting my life in
subject of the plan to travel south from Falinar, it was worth noting that despite what the Dominion allows to be seen on these maps of their own lands, the Grey Rock Mountains do continue past the border for some distance, quite a long way in fact, to the west. If we were traveling south from Falinar with the goal of eventually crossing the border near perhaps Fort Firebird, we would have to cross over or under the mountains at some point in that travel. And if we were under the mountains, well, then we may as well remain there, in my view.
Well, that's something then, right? We could go there, try to find a way in under the mountains and head straight from there east. Talk is good.
Again, that's active order, but yeah.
Yes, it's true. The dwarves do carefully watch those the tunnels that extend from well beyond their domain into the territory they own. But tunnels are numerous, mysterious, often changing, and rarely fully mapped, even by a race as proficient down there as the dwarves. It might be possible to cross from the mountains beyond their territory using secretive, smaller tunnels and less well-traveled ones into the Grey Rock Kingdom itself, under the Grey Rock Mountains, without being noticed, or at least without too much difficulty. We came across a small outpost of Grey Rock dwarves guarding a passage. They might be a surmountable obstacle.
Man, look, I'm sorry, I'm pretty bad at saying in a big picture and how long. Do you know how if you had a roughly guess back, but how long it would take to even get to that departed Grey Rock Mountains we believe this mine could exist, and never mind get the information and get all that.
To traverse the full length of the mountains is known to take weeks. So, traveling half that distance, at least a week, I would say, if not more.
We'll actually find it and get out and never get any difficulties. It's a fucking mess of a job.
Mm-hmm.
Not easy for anyone.
So if we want to avoid the mountains in general, we have to go to Hangdar.
Yeah, but
We
I mean,
want to go through.
We have to head in anyway, right? Like, you can't avoid the mountains forever.
True.
But would it be easier to sneak into the mountains around Deep Tower than it would be to do it in the unknown, even if there's an active border there? Deep Tower's got to be well guarded, well guarded.
Unnoticed, or I suppose that's my point. Is that we might be. I couldn't guarantee that we would be able to cross into the underground terrain, to the domain of the dwarves from Deep Tower, without anybody seeing us, but it's likely that we could do it without anybody who saw us knowing the relevance of what they were seeing. We could just seem to be one of any number of travelers that make that transition hundreds of times daily.
All right, then I'm pretty close between heading into unknown or heading down to the southeast, but I reckon it sounds like it'll only be easy to get into the underground from Hangdar, so maybe that's at least the simplest way. It might not be the quickest.
I mean, I'm liking the discussion happening here, and I don't mean to throw a wrench in it.
Jesus, I'm not.
Well, I'm not liking our future plans. Let's keep it at that. But I'm more than happy to do my duty. That's for sure. However, the thought keeps gnawing in the back of my head.
Sweets and that fucking dragon just chilling there.
Right. That's a threat I saw with my own eyes. That's real. That's right now.
Sure. Are you
Personally,
saying to ignore our orders?
well, not necessarily ignore them, but go back to Kasparov and say we're not the right guys for this job. I know he wants to get heat off our backs, but I think there's better ways to do it. That's my vote. If you guys wish to go into the Grey Rock
I
Mountains,
don't feel like that was an option. Fuck yeah, if I'm not the one talking to him, if someone else wants to be the guy to say that to him, then fuck yeah, that's my vote.
We're gonna want someone who can talk, so that would be you, Leon. But again, I see the importance of Blackbird's mission here. Like this is something that would change everything.
I mean, no offense, like
the dwarves. I mean, they're mean bastards. They made a deal with the devils, but I feel like
we know they're on the eve of war. What does that do to the world if the dwarves suddenly get that balance right now that exists tips? A full army, a dwarven army with all castles and adamantine weapons and armor like that. Nothing stands a chance against that.
Sure, but the amount of it would take to actually construct these fucking fortresses, right? And to actually extract the adamantine, it would take years, no? Like they spend 10 years working on them now.
It's definitely going to be quick.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's also like we could actually be told we can do something to fucking stop this dragon. Like, okay, we go there, we find, we dedicate our information, but we have that information, then what?
It's true. It's also a leap.
Yeah, I don't think I put these down on my notes. After we did this, we were supposed to go and meet someone once this mission was done, right? Does anyone remember? Oh, yeah, Riala. Supposed to go to Riala after finishing stuff with Blackbird.
Riala Vela?
Look, all thing is, it feels like I'm making more of a difference if we're doing the shit with the dragon and this. I mean, fucking hell, I don't like to talk about Destiny, but you guys are fucking larping on it all the time, and we got told by a goddamn dragon like these things, and we're like fable people to save the world, and then now you're like, oh, we can just go be fucking spies instead, like. And I was one who was all anti-Destiny, but even I'm saying that's a bit of a fucking difference.
I don't believe in Destiny either, but it's fine. I get
you don't believe in Destiny, I don't know.
Oh, that's a bit of a stretch. I mean, I like the thought of it, for sure.
Okay, but just like... It feels like I'm making more of a difference another way than doing this. This seems to me like...
Like we're saying this kind of in front of Blackbird. It makes me feel bad as a person.
Yeah,
it's not my character, but as a person.
I'll see you eyeing Blackbird. I'm like, okay, Blackbird, help us out here. You had boots on the ground in the Grey Rock Kingdom. You know the situation and how bad it is. If we don't do this, other people that can step up who can help you specifically. What do you think?
Are you asking if I had allies there?
I'll see if you think we're the right people for this job.
We've traveled this a little bit. You know what we're like. We're good people, but we're not.
I don't know that. I understand my position. I simply discovered this information and brought it to the resistance out of a sense of companionship with what it is that you stand for, and wanting to bring information to the leadership that could be potentially helpful. Beyond that, I'm just following orders here. I mean, I'll go where you tell me to. But...
It's not over, just like personally, do you think we're the right people for this job?
Well, you seem very capable in all the time I've traveled with you.
She does bring up a fair point. If the leadership she's talking about
doing any job
knew of better people, they would have asked. But they put us on this mission for some reason.
Yeah,
That's something to consider, at least.
Right, well then I think we need to get in and out as quickly as possible and just do this as fast as we can.
But if we do that, I'm going to make it a point.
Sorry?
If we do that, I'm going to make it a point to also visit the Darklands, if we can.
Yeah, if we're in fucking the Deep Tail area, it seems like a waste of time not to at least see if we can find out more while we're there.
Yeah. 2 birds and all that.
Yeah, and if we're doing that, if we're heading in through Deep Tower, then the southeast entrance makes even more sense.
Alright. And we know those roads.
But we gotta travel fast.
Well, if we have a clear, if we know where we're going, my spell will help. The one I brought up last week.
Oh, you
Green Heart.
Yeah,
2
you
weeks
mentioned
ago,
something
actually.
about,
2 weeks of downtime.
Oh, longer.
In game time.
We all played those 2 weeks of downtime real well.
Oh yeah, I fucking do snap.
Alright, look.
Month.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's
Even
not.
left
I mean,
out
it's been a while since I've been a fucking scarred soldier, not really the same thing, but it's been a while since I've had someone boss me around. But if we really can't say no to this, then yeah, I think we should go to the southeast as quickly as we can and do it from there.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Alright.
So, by the way, did I miss the discussion? We decided to abandon the go back to Caspartum, and
Like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
it's just like, yeah, I mean, it's just, he's gonna, like, tell us to,
Yeah, like do what you're fucking told.
Yeah. But we were basically saying if we are in Deep Tower, we should also check out the Underdark Elite briefly if we can. Like,
You know, a little bit of tourist trip.
Or do like a few days research while we're there, like just.
Okay, yeah, the research makes sense. I was like, there's no like couple
Pop
days
your head
journey
in.
into the Underdark.
It's got to be a doorway in, right? Just go in.
Just crack the door open. Have a
One
little
round, one round we're gonna spend in the Underdark.
one round.
So you've been in the Underdark for a whole 6 seconds.
Yeah,
No, the Underdog.
because that's how it works.
Alright,
Yeah.
I think. Alright, so we
Many
head
entrances,
towards
many
Hammerfall
exits.
in the morning. Wait, so you were saying something, Moonsong? You have like a spell that can help us travel faster or something?
Yes, it shows.
Link it again. I'll see how it works.
Shows the most
You
direct
guys
route.
debate whether or not it's going to work. I'm going to take a piss real quick and then come back and tell you that it doesn't.
Wondrous God, call upon the beyond.
Hey! You've ruled on this thing.
When you say call upon the beyond, what do you mean?
What's that mean? Who are you
The
talking to?
Beyond.
Who's in the Beyond?
Wait, do you mean like the unknown territories, or do you mean like up there?
No, up there. The gods.
Choose a destination.
Spiritual-
Yeah, it is. You using your okay.
There's magic.
What's difficult terrain? Is there like mountains?
It's anything that makes you move slower, I think. Rivers.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it might be useful. I don't know.
If your horse has
But
a
like,
limp.
isn't the road just going to be the fastest way?
Well, there's not to be much roads, and once we get into the mountains.
Oh yeah, once we get in mountains, yeah, it might be real useful.
That's
But,
what I meant. Yes.
Oh yeah, wait, I mean, we have weeks on the travel to talk about,
Mountains and the Underdark. If we go there, this would be by far the fastest. way
Like,
to
do you
go.
need to know the destination, like where it is, or can you be like, I want to find the first web?
I don't know if the goes
You know
no
where the
good.
destination is. It just says,
Experiment
choose a
with the spell
destination.
that much.
Just says choose a destination. Chris, can you choose a destination? You don't know where it is.
We're going to the...
Oh, overland is in the spell, huh? That's
Oh, it's useless.
Yeah, shit. It's the overland.
kind of problematic.
It smells useless. Get a new one, Moonsong.
Okay, a new plan. We could travel overland
like,
until
you
we
have
are
to
at the spot.
know
Now we dig
Over the
down.
mountain.
You have to. You couldn't just know its name. You'd have to know a fair bit about the destination, but you could certainly be somewhere that you have never been before. Yeah.
Maybe it'll be useful, depending on what the DM says. We don't know yet. But alright, so in the morning, we're just heading down on the. What's the road look like? We're heading. There isn't really a road, right? It is that leads to Heimdall from here, like without crossing the border.
I mean, you just travelled that way once before.
We did.
Yeah, he started like down here. Remember?
Yeah,
Do it.
they actually came up through that same place we're going to be going back down through, apparently.
Oh yeah, this little line next to yeah. This crossing point. I remember this one.
Mhm.
Yeah, alright, I guess we can follow our old footsteps. Fuck you know, it's gonna be a long one.
I'm glad we talked it over.
Yeah, should wish there was a different option. I will. Looks like it'll be a long few days travel. We should get some sleep.
Oh, I almost forgot. We might have a new traveling companion with us.
What do you mean?
No.
You'll meet her tomorrow, I think. One of...
Wait.
You remember those...
You're not pulling a zombs on us, are you?
No. I'm sticking with you till the end, buddy. One of the tigers that
God,
helped us
shit.
out in the forest. They've decided to create.
Wait, so now we're getting through Dwarven Lands, and suddenly with a fucking tiger. All right, what are we going to write on the slaves with their pet tiger? That's going to be on the form.
Well, maybe it's a gladiator tiger, you know, maybe.
Oh, we gladiators. So all right. I looked at Blackwood. All right, can you forge documents for a goddamn tiger?
Yeah, that's an exotic pet. Moonsong definitely looks like the type that would have a tiger.
There's several ordinances I'm aware of relating to the ownership of dangerous animals in the Grey Area. They're a very law-abiding species. They have precedents for everything.
But the tigers are law-abiding?
No, the dwarves.
I guess that makes sense.
Oh no, tigers most definitely are pretty wild.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got a fucking tiger. Sure, man. Is that what you were fucking off doing in like for a week last week?
Well, that wasn't really the point, but that's how it worked out, so yeah.
You were tiger hunting. Oh, yeah.
Well, the tiger found me.
I look forward to meeting them in the morning. They like, wait, they're like, but they're a god, right? They like, do they speak?
Not that I've noticed. They're more like a spirit.
But they're not an actual animal.
It's hard to say.
All right.
They're a spirit animal.
All right,
They are both.
All right, dude. Oh, I guess I'm sleeping. Look forward to this fucking mess in the morning. Has Bob met them yet?
Yeah, I don't think he's jealous.
No, I don't know.
Like in the morning, you see like this tiger's had the shit kicked out of it.
Yeah, you want to go for Warhorse, little tiger?
Definitely not jealous.
Alright, let's get some fucking mess.
What's the movement speed of your tiger?
35.
Nice, plenty fast.
Love to see it. Oh wait, how far did it not be slowing down?
Slower than that.
If
20...
I was 30, do I need to have a horse anymore?
I think you don't need a horse if you're going at 30.
Horse, you've been good.
No, not horse.
No, I'll pick horsewhip for now. But I'm gonna. I don't know.
But we're not gonna go on the roads, right?
No
So
plan
my
travel.
spell is very.
He's like our pack
for
horse
this
now,
part.
okay, because he's my pack horse. I don't actually. He doesn't have any pack, but he's my pack horse. He's just my friend.
Oh, you gave him a first name. That's nice.
Hey, pack, how are you?
If you can reach 45 feet, though, then you can have 3 travel actions a day.
Wait, how fast are horses?
40.
Yeah, but then we gallop every round for the whole day, Chris. So it's like yeah, for 2
And
actions.
the horse's heart explodes 2
You
hours
get
later.
like movement, right? So that's
Jesus.
like 120, 160 divided by 3. Averages above 45.
So average about 55? No, it doesn't. Damn, I almost did.
55.
So what we need to do is we need to find a way to get all of our horses the horseshoe things that make them
Oh,
go
they're
faster.
so expensive though. Like 1200
please.
gold or some shit.
Well,
We
I
could
mean,
be
we
a
actually
war-
have money now.
Ooh. Speaking of, I need some money.
For
To pay for this barding.
How much?
As charge, right?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay, he did. Okay.
No. Right.
It is.
I go to slave. These fuckers who talk about their stupid cheetah barding or whole
There's only 10 gold, so.
cat barding all day
10
long.
gold?
No, like, give me 30 gold, please.
30 gold. Okay.
20 gold.
There you go.
3 sets
off
of
my-
barding.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have the backup and the colorful one, and
Yeah. I also.
the one that's painted in like tiger stripes.
That's good.
So it doesn't even look like it's wearing barding. It's just like a really fucked up tiger.
Man, alright, I'm ready to head on.
Or it's even worse and it's like leopard print on the tiger.
You need a vote, Chris. It's midnight. I started walking. I've had
I really hoped you were going to call your tiger Spot. That'd be the best name for a tiger.
Of course.
Mhm.
Wait, okay, yeah, sure.
Or have a leopard and call it Stripes. Either way, I would have, could have lived with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
You
you
would-
okay. That's
You
okay.
would have gotten a hero point for the session had you done that.
Room to, yeah, okay. I got it.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, you guys rest tonight in an inn. So I pushed this old button.
Hey,
Thank God.
Hello.
we found a
Okay.
nothing.
Nothing at all.
Get random encounters and ins.
Oh yeah.
Have we gotten one yet, though?
I mean, it's not. A fight is not like on the list.
okay,
There's
okay.
other things that can
I swear you
happen.
didn't have these at the beginning.
You just avoided inns like the fucking
Yeah,
plague. It's
we
every time
do.
you like
This is
rest
true.
in farmland, I have to use the plains resting button because the farmland resting button is working under the assumption you're going to stay in an inn.
Right, southeast, baby. Guess
Southeast.
let's do 300 miles per.
Yeah, we've done a lot of roleplay. I think we can skip a few.
Well, you say skip a few. Wait until we see. Man,
Wait.
Instantly.
your follow is going to be Chris trying to think of what makes sense for like perception or religion checks every night. That's going to be the part of the campaign.
I enjoyed it.
I feel like max 1 a week, guys. Let's be serious.
Sometimes you just see nothing, I'm afraid. That's how you roll a 20. You discovered for certain there was fuck all.
Ooh, and then random encounter of the night.
Okay, so we're moving southeast. To our
Well,
first
I do.
travel.
Okay, wait. As we're starting to travel, like a few, like an hour out, I do head off a bit and then come back, and then yeah, there's a.
Jesus Christ, Leon.
There's a
It's
tiger
not
following
gonna
me.
fucking bite me in a fight or some shit, is it?
I don't know. Are you gonna bite him?
Dude, what's your name? I look at the leopard, tiger, whatever.
The tiger like kind of squints at you.
What's your name, dude?
I don't know if it had a name when it's.
Speak, Jacko? It doesn't speak.
No, it doesn't speak. No. I'll say
My name is Aslan.
I was there when it was written.
What's his fucking name, Leon?
I immediately check out of this. I'm like, no, I'm fucking done. I'm not following this shit around.
What's his fucking name, Leon?
I'll say I don't know if it had a name when it was originally.
What are you calling a tiger? You won't fucking call your horse.
Well, I call my horse Baba, if you know.
So what's this? Fucking Bill?
Well, my grandma actually used to have a cat, so we were very small, but she was very aggressive to anyone other than my grandma. She was called Claudia. So I've decided to, considering this one actually has big paws, Claudia seems.
I kind of look at tiger like, you like the name Claudia?
Nice, Claudia, says Blackbird. That goes over and
Oh, I thought the tiger was saying Claudia. Like, what?
Blackbird like goes over.
It's a parrot.
I'm like, look, Claudia, look, whatever. You like a thing of God, right? It's pretty fucking cool, sure. But like in a fight, I won't attack you. You won't attack me. That sound good, yeah?
I'll telepathically try and say to it. Yes. Nod.
Claudia kind of stares at you back and like licks her lips.
I'll lick by my fucking lips.
Can you telepathically tell it to like capture dead animals and put it at his feet like every morning?
I mean, I don't peck with mine now.
Ooh, food.
Look at Leon, it better. All I'm saying, man, it's not going to be annoying, right? In a fight, like.
No, usually they'll try to help out. I'm pretty sure we've got some bonding going. They're pretty good in hunt.
My grandma had a cat. It was called Flanking Bonus.
I love that cat. I'm like, all right.
We do actually have
I kind of look at that like I sometimes go really fucking big, all right? That doesn't mean I'm an enemy, all right? Good.
Now we got that sorted.
Wait, my cat doesn't know Dwarvish or
All
Elvish.
right, in the morning, let's go. Travel southeast.
It knows cat.
Those cats. Meow.
Have you checked out
No.
my description of the cat companion?
No,
Like the ancestry and stuff.
Class cat. Background cat. Alignment cat.
No, I mean, that's
Wow.
correct. It does happen.
So that's very, very.
Traits cat.
You can't get away from taking lawful damage by giving it alignment. That's cheating.
Cat falls under chaotic.
Can I give my alignment barbarian and not take it?
Cats are definitely chaotic neutral.
I should go over so well.
Anyway, we're moving.
We moving finally.
Marking some experience. Pushing the farmland traveling button. There was nothing at all. In the morning of the 15th of April. Then which way did the party go next?
Southeast.
Southeast again, into the plains of Westchurch. And in the plains of Westchurch, they encountered nothing at all for that day.
Huzzah!
Hey, that's 2
Hooray.
hexes of traveling, my friend. No southeasting for you. You gotta rest the night.
Mm-hmm.
Show me those night rolls.
Okay, you asked for it.
Sucker.
But what does Blackbird do?
You don't disagree never to roll with night anymore. They would make this fit at a
Oh,
travel.
I
I
general
mean, you gotta go with the song, so she probably sings to us because it's Blackbird singing in the dead of
I
night.
already got someone singing
Yeah.
Dead of Night.
Moonsong singing in the
Ay,
dead
ay,
of
ay.
My
night.
NPC character sheet for Blackbird. I need to move this to the top of my NPC section. Actually involved again. Sorry, Rune 6 voices. You've been supplanted.
Six voices a lot. Man, is there any nighttime activity I can do that Chris doesn't have to say something about it?
You have a crafting thing, right?
You can't craft.
Hmm.
Wait, do I have a point? No, I didn't know I have a point in crafting, right? I do not have a point in crafting. Crafting -1. Probably an incorrect decision to do.
Wait, Moonsong, do you have crafting?
Yes.
Moonsong?
Thank you.
Okay, because I need someone to repair this fucking shield. Thank you.
Wait, but what about Blackwood? Does Blackwood know how to improve our weapons and our armor at night, Chris?
Not really my thing.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
You
so
could
good with my hands.
always learn.
I could, but at this age, you can
I
only
won't.
teach so many new tricks.
No, this is pretty important.
Maybe I'll give
I, mean,
it a go.
I
one
can
day.
help with that. I can help with that.
Alfred, you really like to sing, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I do really like your song.
It is good. It's nice singing, but I'm always just
many
like,
talents.
I'm always scouting out like a few like 300 feet away, so I don't really
Oh,
hear.
no, fuck Arcana rolls. Moonsong has this timely advice reaction. Just follows it around, spams it on whoever's. Just sticks with one person and gives them a +2 on their night.
If you ever feel like not singing in a night, you know, your vocal cord bits or like as long as you do
I
this thing,
can-
you sharpen my sword, and it was fucking sick.
We can try that.
It gave
Oh,
you gave my armor a real shine.
I mean, if you're good at his arms, man, I mean, I'll be ecstatic. I'm
Probably
excited.
not as good, but I can
you know,
give it my best. I
I
have
don't know,
trained
I
with
wouldn't.
it, so
Sure,
okay.
maybe tomorrow.
Well,
You did.
I'm always
Sure.
surprised
We'll
about
give it a try.
how skilled you are, Moonsong.
Okay, so what was the party now? 8,
8.
right?
Mhm.
So we've got performance. The first one we've got to check performance no bueno. So stealth no bueno.
Oh.
Perception bueno. Arcana bueno. Nature bueno. So the only ones that pass are the ones I gotta make shit up for. Beck, you perceive Leon and Blackbird passing their respective checks. Blackbird with her Arcana senses that Leon is having a good nature check. And
Leon's nature.
Leon with his nature check perceives that your tiger has gone hunting.
Man, this was a good day. Today was a
Wow.
good day.
I want to go hunt with her.
Comes back with like a small child. No,
What?
no.
But a dawn child, right?
Yeah,
Dawn child.
or like a
I'm
goblin
okay
child or
I'm okay
something.
with eating that.
No, it comes back with like an antelope.
Oh,
Oh, so we don't need to hunt anymore. Fucking nice.
yeah. I mean, I'm totally
Doesn't
there.
seem keen to share.
Oh,
I mean, you could command it to, but it doesn't seem keen to share.
I mean, it hunted it all by itself. It's earned it, right? I mean, it's at least, yeah. Go ahead and eat it, Claudia. You've done well. Give her a
Well,
right.
you really have no control over it, do you, Liam?
I mean, less than it's a cat. What do you want me to do?
At this point, you see your tiger coming back and realize that this is just a random tiger.
this one like obediently drops the antelope at your feet, and you're like, oh, that's a good tiger.
Anyway, the night passes.
Uneventfully, you love to see.
Well, let's find out. Uneventfully, indeed. Party encounters nothing at all.
I'd have more hit points on my max.
And now, wherefore are we traveling?
Southeast.
Southeast again, says the man. And so the party southeast of themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
You could just have like enough passive shit to not have to fucking roll.
I think I just crit naturally in planes.
The planes is 9.
Plus, what's the name? Can just do the action every time you do it, right?
What's your survival?
I have assurance, so it's 20.
Yeah, so always good.
There you go. Look at that. Always crit. You're fine. Planes
Because
are
you
fine.
don't add the mod, right? It's like, I can't remember how that works.
Yeah.
Only add your action bonus, yeah.
Yeah.
No skill.
So-
skill. Planes traveling. Let's see how it went. Look at that. Early in the day for the morning, you encounter nothing at all.
South?
Ooh, south.
Nothing at all.
Wait,
South,
no.
he says. South,
I mean,
Yeah,
it's the
sounds-
same, right?
south, he says.
It's the same.
Oh, is it? Maybe it dramatically affects what encounter you find.
That's right. Dawn. Yeah.
Look at
Fights.
that.
Baby.
Dramatically affects.
Did it like once, right?
We only have one, right?
No, we have two.
Yeah,
I'm free chill.
Because we used it last session, remember?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you're right. I just
just over two.
I say we upgrade it, but I'm free chill.
I'm down to
Upgrade
use it.
once, a single
Yeah.
one.
We can only
Sure.
only
Who's the most likely to use it in this fight?
me, probably.
Yeah.
Or me. One of the two. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I'm happy to spend it.
Okay.
I'm happy for you to spend it.
Alright, Chris, you hear that?
So we're spending to upgrade a little bit.
It's Uno mas.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Uno mas upgrade.
You planned for this eventuality? It's crazy.
These are the good things. So, how to pick a nice little map. How about a wide gulch? Does that seem like a decent map?
How about a blood gulch?
That's not what we're looking for today. We're looking for a nice...
Now, Blood
Little
Gulch, that is a
sliver.
fantastic map.
Suit the test of time. Josh, do you ever wonder why we're here?
I never watched Red versus Blue.
Ah, no, but you got the reference though. That's impressive in its own way.
Yeah, well, I know enough
Hmm.
Red versus Blue that I've seen little clips, but I've never actually watched it.
Yeah, I mean, I've only watched like a few seasons, I guess they're called. It's a good time. But I got into it way late because I didn't really play Halo, so that's doesn't help.
See, and
really,
I know
think.
Blood Gulch because I've played Halo.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's like the Dust 2 of Halo, right?
Classic map.
I hear they're bringing it back to another game, Fortnite, I think.
It's getting Blood Gulch. Oh, yeah. I remember hearing that. Because they have Master Chief in that, and the Avengers, and John Wick,
And everything,
and
yeah.
Thanos,
And Kratos.
Fucking Kratos now. God damn it.
Yeah.
What is that game? I don't get it.
Dude, once you got the big bucks, like rules don't apply anymore.
It's true. Once you have Fortnite money, you're like, hey, can I just buy this IP for this game, even though it makes no goddamn sense that it's in it? And everyone's like, sure.
Yeah, yeah, like lightsabers for a while and Star Wars.
Yeah.
Crazy. Too bad the game kinda sucks though.
Exactly. My friend's description of it was the best. He's like, played Fortnite. He's like, and I feel like I'm a pretty good shot. So I shot this dude, and he turned into a house, and I fucking quit the game and never played again. And I was like, yep.
He turned into that. It's good
Like, yeah,
description.
that's what happens.
Some people's reactions in Fortnite where they they literally build a house in between your first and second shot, and you're like, well,
It's fucking insane, man.
I guess I'm not killing this guy.
Again, I'm not saying there's not skill in it. It's
Yeah.
just not one that I personally appreciate.
I think like Fortnite might have some of the most skill of any battle royale, actually.
I mean, sure, yeah, the more mechanics it
think,
has.
like, Yeah, I mean, it just has another whole element to gameplay, right?
What else is there? There's Worms Royale.
Oh, baby.
I
Geoguessr
mean,
battle royale.
my go-to would be Apex, right?
Apex is another one for sure.
I never liked Apex as much as like COD.
Just because they have by far the traversal is like the best of any
Yeah,
game.
that's true. The movement's really good. Yeah.
But B is the pinging system is still, bar
Yeah,
none,
it's
the
so
best
nice.
ping system in games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Happening along, as it so happens.
Talking about Apex, dude. Have you played
As we chat about Apex, when you see a column of smoke rising in the distance,
That doesn't sound
Pray.
like a fight. We we just ignore it, Chris.
something burns.
Is it right? Is it like in our path?
That's like 10 or 15 degrees.
Wait,
off.
do we just? It suddenly starts to smoke, or we can notice the smoke?
You notice the smoke, a column of like white smoke. It's kind of been blending against the sky by now.
white smoke. So we have a pope, or do we not have a pope?
Maybe we don't have a. I don't know.
I can't.
I kind of turned over and was like, you guys see that?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't bring a bucket
Yeah,
with
and,
me,
like,
but
the smell of like burning wood kind of wafts towards you on the wind.
Reckon we should.
Right. And so the color of smoke basically, or the what it looks like, tells us probably more building than say like trees or brush, right?
Yeah, something like that.
The color of
something
the
like that.
yeah,
But yeah,
I think,
so
I
the,
think
the
maybe we
color
should
and
check
like the density of smoke actually can tell you what is burning. A lot of times,
Yeah,
and buildings burn
definitely.
very differently than brush or
Yeah,
woods.
So we should.
Or
reckon
people.
we should check it out.
That looks really different.
I,
Let's do it.
Right, that's right on the list.
I say aye.
How far out do we think it is?
Looks to be just a few miles away, like beyond the ridge in the
It's
way
not too
ahead.
far away, right? Yeah.
No, not too far out of your way at all.
We decide to head towards a fight, Chris.
Yeah.
Decide to head towards the fight. Excellent.
You planned it all and everything. You couldn't just turn away at this point.
I mean,
You
We could.
Yeah, you
Then we get
travel
the
a bit
retreating
towards it,
force.
you
Use that
come
hill.
over a ridge and see that in the near, and you know, maybe only like a few hundred feet away at this point, there's a hut, on top of a small, hill. It's sort of like a little ridge, like a sort of a small rise surrounded by like shallow cliffs on, like 10, 15 foot little cliffs on all sides. Someone has built a hut on a, on a sort of area of raised terrain.
Yep.
And it is burning. It is burning fiercely.
See any sort of activity around it, I guess, first of all?
No, you don't really. Just the fire.
Yeah, well, I kind of look at it, that's weird, right? You'd think if it was burning, at least, someone must have caused a fire or...
Yeah, it
someone
seems
found that.
intentional. Right, let's have a closer look, and I'll start galloping towards it.
Yeah, I'll kind
Oh,
of...
they're following.
Yeah, I'll kind of gallop over, but I've definitely got my sword in at least, like, one hand now. Like, riding with my hands, like, one way now.
Yeah, I'll have my spear out.
Okay, you guys gallop towards
Bow in one
it.
hand, gallop with the other.
Yeah, you realize that there isn't really like an easy way up onto the ridge or the little hillock from this side. And like if there is like a way up, it's probably around the other side. So you sort of you tear sort of like a little ways around it, and cut in close, and yeah, you see there's like a sort of a bit of a dirt ramp heading up it on the far side. And I shall move you guys onto the map.
Oh, I get on my horse and put the sword in both hands.
Now there's a hut, and what I haven't really indicated
Jesus,
is how
that's small.
fiery it is. So
Yeah,
let's
you
just
need
give
some
it a bit of,
And this is a fucking small map.
Yeah, it is.
a nice
Yeah,
little bit
we're,
of
we're
fire.
not running away from this one.
I can expand it in a direction if it needs to be expanded, but
Someone wouldn't be in front of Leon, though, right? Leon,
you
get
can
him.
position yourselves how you like, but just sort of coming around. And okay, it's as like get back and ride straight up to it. But
Can we move Claudia a bit?
next to Leon, next to Leon. But as we're coming around,
There we go.
I want like everyone to roll perception initiative.
Oh, baby. You get a +2?
No, that's gone now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh.
I
You
have
do that, right?
untrained it.
But you're an Eldritch Archer now, which we haven't talked about.
Nope, no one knows this yet, and you probably won't see it for a while.
I'm just
To
gonna
be
always,
honest.
my Becky will always have thought you had this. He's gonna be like, oh, you didn't always have that. Strange.
Oh my god, my rolls today are not
Yeah, that's
great.
Wait, the animal companions, they have their own initiative? Fuck, I should.
No,
I don't know.
You're use
Yeah.
one action, use two actions.
Which is a way better system than the fucking whatever 5e has. Animal companions there are
I don't know,
actual
I-
garbage.
Oh, I guess
Basically,
you-
it's 1-to-1. You can use your action so that they can do an action.
Do I see anything up here, Chris?
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, as you ride around.
Ooh,
Oh,
music
shit,
change.
music changing.
Oh.
20 because my rolls have been
Evil
garbage.
plus. What plus?
You become aware of several fiery figures moving around on the crest of the hill that was sort of like hidden by their proximity to the flames until you were close enough to make out their individual forms.
Which fire? What the fuck? Oh,
I kinda-
You
fireballs.
are an asshole.
Nobody's gonna point out, there's some fucking fire monsters or something.
Yes, indeed. One in the midst of it all, in the midst of the burning hut, is a green flame-wreathed humanoid figure that burns like a person on fire. But doesn't seem to be very upset by the fact they're on fire. Seems to be quite at ease with it. And around it are a pair of more creatures than humanoids. They have vaguely humanoid upper forms, but their lower torsos are serpentine.
Oh. Fucking hell.
And they seem to be eyeing you up seem to have noticed you as you draw near.
But it's
Reveling in the chaos of flames atop the hill.
It's a good fucking kicking, I'll tell you that. I kind of dismount over here, Chris.
Oh wait, sorry, Chris. Does this initiative check? Would this be a perception check that involves sight?
Yeah.
Because then I have a +2 to it.
Oh, get back on that horse.
Wait a minute, I know you're motivated, but I see some fire boys up there.
Yeah, I saw him too, man. It said that. If you have a plus one, I'm so much of a head than him in the, in the 7. I'm so
Alright, I will move. Would I move? Yeah, I'll say to Bob. Okay, yeah.
You gotta talk to many animals now.
Yeah. It's a lot of actions, Okay, even with difficult terrain, I can make it there. Okay, cool. Alright, boy, let's get up the mountain. I'll move up here. No, I won't. And then I'll tell Claudia to, with one action, to also move up.
Double move or just one move?
Well, they have, with one action, I can give them 2 actions.
Yeah, 2 to me, then both.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Are you giving
Oh
her
yeah, but I'll make her
2
move.
movement?
Can she stand here, like a little bit up the hill, like on some of the rocks, maybe?
Yeah,
Or is
sure.
that- okay, sure.
She's perching.
Yeah, perching there. That's my turn.
What's your third action?
I moved twice with.
Oh, you
Bob.
double moved yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now you can go back.
I'm like, hey, I was about to go, I dismount. I put the sword in both hands, and I move over to here. And that's my
Moon Song.
Kamehameha?
But we
Well,
can't fancy the Witchfire at least, right? Like, or the other salamander, I guess.
Looks
You
like
can,
there-
you
looks like
can,
there's
you can.
potatoes.
It's not all that high, and you're on horseback, and like the sort of, but the building is not really still structurally sound. It's
Oh,
obviously,
okay. See through it? Oh, okay.
yeah. You can sort of, you can see through like areas of the wall. And stuff.
Nice. I sort of still like it. He's kind of cool, Moon Song. It's perfect.
If I had it, man. If I had something like
Moon
that.
Song gets out the rod of randomness.
With frost and ice, it's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for
The rod of wonder, you know?
The rod
Oh,
of wonder's
no.
a thing.
We
No,
killed
Why
the
did
guy.
you guys give this to Tom? You guys are fools.
Oh yeah, I
Take it
grabbed
off.
it.
We're like superiors, right, Leon? You can just order her to stop using it.
Oh, you got a spirit horse, so there you go.
Right, Leon? You can just order her.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think Brom is the leader of Moonsong.
Really?
What?
I wrong.
I don't know.
It's a really complicated chain of command in this passage.
Yeah, how many charges?
Very weird, very weird,
I think the
Yeah.
only one we have like that for is technically you with Blackbird.
Yeah.
But where is
Blackbird?
Blackbird?
You know what?
You're right. She's around here somewhere. Who's on the normally?
Leon.
She rode with me before.
Yeah, cool.
I'll scoot up a
You just
little bit.
ride into battle with her on your
You can hide Crowdia.
I'm moving
No, she
over
can't.
here, and then I will do this on the salamander. Bam.
Ooh.
Okay, well, hang on. She technically acts up to Beck, so
I mean, delay.
the delays. Let's see what's going on.
Cool.
Right, Moonsong,
It's
you
the
do
void on the salamander.
on this creature here. Okay, yeah.
Frigid depths of outer
I
space.
better hate a feeling void.
Yes, good. That's what it should.
Do you like? I forget, Tom. You're like a weird oracle. Right? When you cast it, you start to float more, some shit, right?
Slightly, hair goes like slightly up and
Yep.
slightly up, a little bit more
Range
floaty.
does that. Okay, and it has to make a fortitude saving throw. It fails. It does not critically fail. But your
Oh, it's
cold
fatigued.
energy blasts it,
Good.
sapping its energy
fuck.
away.
Okay.
And it reels angrily as the cold damage washes over it.
16 cold damage.
And it's fatigued, we said, right? Not enfeebled.
Fatigued, yes. Oh yeah, I need to give myself.
Is it fatigued 1 or just fatigued? Does fatigued have a value?
Fatigue has
Don't-
value. You should fatigue. No, fatigue
No,
doesn't.
no,
have
fatigue has no value, no.
value. Oh, no.
No value, OP.
No value at all. Okay, Moonsong. Good
That's
time.
my turn, yes.
What if you put fatigued into Google? Would it crash?
This. What the hell is a Ransour?
What?
I don't know. It's got a melee strike by the it has a weapon.
It's a type of weapon, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Chris, you don't tell me.
What?
I wouldn't have added.
Oh, it's like a.
It's like a yeah.
spear. It's kind of like a slightly pronged spear, you know, like a
Yeah.
spear with a couple of little baby prongs.
So you toast marshmallows on?
Exactly.
Oh,
There you
it's
go.
indeed.
Oh, that's why they set Tower to the fire.
It begins to it sort of focuses on itself, and its flames begin to stoke up more energetically inside it.
Hate that.
Then it moves over towards.
Claudia.
Not very fast, huh? Moves over towards Claudia
I was joking.
and
Ah.
utilizes its 10-foot reach
Insane.
with its Rancer to stab down
And it
at Claudia.
You get a melee person who has low AC, so I'm not the number one target anymore. You love to see it.
It strikes Claudia critically.
Oh,
Oh god.
Claudia, was good to know.
You weren't wrong about saying it wasn't gonna last long.
For 28 piercing damage.
Oof. How does HP looking like, Jacko?
Bam.
Fine.
It's not the best. So I call it in the
Okay. The green figure amidst the ruins of the hut glances around at the assailants that have arrived, snarls and commences an occult chanting that sort of crackles and burns as it leaves its mouth. And with like a sort of a burning hiss, some kind of spell takes effect.
I fucking hate spellcasters. Beck has a number one target now.
Do we see this effect or
You don't determine anything to have happened.
does
Bromok, you're up.
Blackbird choose to no longer be delaying? Or...
Maybe she does.
Hey, Blackbird. Blackbird, what was that?
Seems like a reason.
Magic, right?
Blackbird to stop delaying. Blackbird will come back in at 20 right before.
And I asked her, Blackbird, what was that? It's magic, right? Hey, Blackbird's a magic user, right? Or am I just making shit up?
Yeah,
dismount.
Blackbird.
Bob goes off.
Blackbird first though. Blackbird.
Oh right.
First, we'll attempt a knowledge check against the creature itself.
Hmm.
Utilizing occultism.
Ooh, it's a cool feature.
Oh, wow.
Wow, she took it.
Success. So she critical success indeed. She dismounts to this side and calls out. In addition, she also gains now the benefits of the Sage's bullshit, Sage's analysis. But yeah, and as part of this, she calls out that creature. The creature on the hill is a witchfire. It is a hag consumed by occult flames. They tend to operate with other creatures of fire. I believe it has just summoned a will-o-wisp. Be on guard. As she utilizes.
What the hell is a
no.
will-o-wisp?
And she knows they work with will-o-wisps, so like she can just make that as an extension of that one.
Oof.
And then
It isn't will-o-wisp though, the thing you hang up.
Yeah, I've heard it was right.
Hello, Sun.
moves
Yeah.
up here next to you, Beck.
Okay, fucking insane.
Now it's your up, Brom.
Okay. So I dismounted. Not Bob fucked off.
Where are you? There you are. As far away as you can get.
Of course.
And then I will. Let's see. Because I already had the bow in my one hand, so I don't have to technically draw it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Sweet. So I will hunt prey.
Hunt prey.
This guy? And then I will hunt and shot. My last action.
Okay.
Pew pew.
As you take your first shot, Blackbird calls out, "They're armored like lizards, Bromok. Aim for the neck."
No, it's like lizards. What the fuck's that like?
Indeed, you see they sort of have like lizard-like kind of snouts to their flaming forms. And you have
Okay.
+2 on this triggering
Nice.
roll.
You love to see it.
So 33.
Making it a crit.
33 on this one,
Yeah, it's -1 AC.
with its -1 to AC,
It's a hit.
is a hit.
Even with the +2?
Yes,
Damn it.
even with the +2.
Damn it. Okay. So 13 damage.
Maybe
I'm
you
guessing the
would've missed
fire does nothing.
It heals.
Hard to be sure.
But it
yeah,
doesn't heal
that's
it,
fine.
at least, right?
Doesn't
That's
seem to heal it, yeah.
interestingly, as he looks at the flames on his own sword, and he's like, bad to hit with or good to hit with?
That is a poor roll.
That is not a good roll. Yes.
And the damage isn't even worth like trying to do a reroll.
Oh, it's
on it,
only
so-
reroll second attack. It's not. It is.
Yeah. So, it's your turn.
Yeah, I have 33 is incorrect.
Yeah. It's a hard.
Okay. This one is fatigued, which has what effects?
-1 AC and saves.
How sad for it. It slithers irritably around here with 2 actions
Hate to hear it.
and stabs towards you, Beck, with its ranseur.
What?
Dude.
By the way, are these kind of like typical Ransors or are they like wicked looking? Because there's some that I've seen that look pretty crazy.
A little bit wicked looking, not crazy looking.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, it doesn't stab towards you. I lie. It
Moons.
It can do this. It also stokes its internal flames and glows more hot and bright.
Is that another fucking lantern, Blackbird?
No, there's something else.
Oh, okay.
Leon.
Well, nothing to get you involved in, Bob. I will dismount over to here.
Sorry, Leon's getting a little cramped. I'll move in a second.
I will throw my spear at it. Such as you would. Bam.
Oh, he's gonna make it bleed. He's gonna make it bleed.
You strike it with your spear.
That's not actually additional damage, it's bleed damage. So it's like,
Yeah. I should put the bleed outside of the brackets, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It doesn't seem to start bleeding.
is-
Because he hasn't done the brackets, Chris, give him a second. To
Nevertheless,
okay,
it seems
so-
to not start bleeding.
And then with my final action, maybe I'll command my pet tiger.
Why not?
What does this
Two
happen?
actions.
Sorry, next. Okay, I'll command Claudia to move. Oh fuck! But they're gonna provoke because they have 10 feet range.
Hey, Blackbird, do you think that attack opportunities?
The Witchfire does not.
These guys probably don't, Claudia.
That's all she says, huh?
I mean, if also like if you're worried about it, you could have her step then attack.
Yeah, but
Just 2 actions, right?
Yeah,
you could
but I
have
kind of
her
don't.
punch
Okay,
the other side and flank. Oh, baby.
make her. Yeah, I'll make her step.
To get him, my fucking the tiger's in my way, Leon.
I'll make a step over here.
That's way better. Thanks, Claudia.
Okay, step up onto the ledge.
Yeah, and then I will have her use her support ability.
Ooh.
What's that do? Throws your enemy off balance and creates something. It strikes creature flat-footed until. Wait, you can't put an off balance and create an opening. So next turn, your strikes to deal damage to a creature. Your cat threatens. So wait, you threw the spear, then did this?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Start of your next turn, it lasts. So, like, you're not going to attack it again before the start of your next
Well,
turn.
maybe
End
because
of
my
your next turn.
reaction.
End of your next turn.
You have your reaction, that's true.
It does say start of your next turn.
Where? I thought it was at the bottom.
No, that's...
Flat-footed until
you
the end of your
attack
next
me,
Yeah,
turn.
but it's until the start of your next turn, your strikes that deal damage.
Okay, can
You'll
I
get
have done
backwards
this
until the
before?
end of your
Sorry,
next
I'm new to
Oh, okay.
Mm.
God, that's annoying.
this. I'm new at it.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. You can have your cat support before you strike it.
Why is it trigger wrong, Draco? And also the source isn't really champion. I mean,
You just
I don't know.
copied another reaction. I
yeah,
guess.
he did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you strike it, and Claudia lunges in to throw it off balance. And as Claudia touches it, the flames burn at Claudia, and Claudia has to make a reflex save.
Damn.
Hate to hear it.
What is with your animals and getting set on fire?
Claudia manages to avoid being set on fire.
There we go. Nothing, Josh. Nothing.
Nothing to do with it.
Okay, so flat-footed. As the cat knocks it off balance.
Ooh, what is 34 of crit? No.
Dude, it's
probably not.
-3 AC or Beck's a happy lad. Did you tell me?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Beck.
Big into the left, baby.
Big like this.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Raw.
I swing at the... Yeah, I don't try to knock it down. It's already top-footed. I swing at the one in front of me.
You swing at the one in front of you, okay?
We'll see the attack will show.
And,
Oh, man. Oh, do I want to reroll a natural 3? Nah, but the damage is 2 nat 1, so I really don't want to reroll 2
What
nat
if you
1.
crit?
Nah, I'll save it. But it could hit. It's like actually a 26, Chris. Because it's got minus 3 AC, you know?
and this thing can grab things with its... Oh, grab at its tail. I think this is just, like, miswritten by these people. It's like it can, like, constrict things that are grabbed by its claws, but it doesn't have a claw attack. But it does have a tail attack with a grab, so, you know... It's like...
23, Chris? When it's fast
23, no...
And minus 1, minus 3 AC?
Minus 3, no.
Alright, well, I mean, I guess it'd be a bit ambitious to hit on a natural 3. Alright, but then I'll swing at it again. Kind of mad at myself for sucking so bad. Piece of shit. We'll better. We'll better, Leo. Yeah, now.
That's better.
That does indeed strike it.
That's crazy.
And while the flames do nothing, the cold seems to hurt it greatly.
Ooh.
Probably not great the actual 28 slashing damage, huh?
And then minus that. But as you strike it, its flames burn out at you.
But it already did that.
And make a reflex saving throw.
That's probably the spell that he cast, maybe.
The different creature.
Spoilers. No, it's the same creature.
But they stoked the flames inside them on their turn, you know.
Yeah.
I gave them a nice, like, stoked flamey icon. There you go.
Chris?
You fail, and you find a fire has been lit in your flesh, and you have 2d6 persistent fire damage.
Thanks.
Give you a
Wait,
nice...
an enemy damages your ally. Okay, so this would count for my retributive strike, I think.
Well, it hasn't been damaged yet.
By the end of my turn will happen.
Okay, yeah.
He's been set on fire by it, and then the fire will damage him. I don't know if this is like a retributive strike.
Okay.
Alright, fine. So that's the end of my turn, I guess. So it didn't.
Okay.
Really, Beck hurt
Do I
himself.
roll or you roll it?
You roll it.
No rolling good damage any now, Beck.
You
Okay.
burn a little bit and make your flat check, DC 15.
But I only take 4 because I have the fire resistance to it.
That's nice for you.
DC 15 flat check? Right.
Yeah.
Is there like a flat check button on the sheet?
It'd be nice. I think they figured you can roll a d20 by yourself.
That's
Still on fire.
badly.
Okay, Moon Song.
I will sustain the spell,
Love to hear
first
it.
of all, which means it takes another 46 with the save. I just
17
With
cold
the
damage.
save.
what did it save? 62.
It fails, and the cold withers it away to nothingness.
Let's go. It's definitely so cold because it also, puts out my fire, right?
Wouldn't that have been nice? But no.
And then I will double move next to the party. Or
Guys.
moving over here.
Do you think this red dragon breath potion is useful here?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, why are you enfeebled one? Oh, because of your... Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Good time, Moon Song. Okay, this one stokes the flames within itself again.
Oh, I can't get more than 2d6 persistent, you sucker. Chris, is that like any sort of somatic thing?
Tis not. Tis not.
Shit.
It just glows more brightly, isn't it?
Glows more brightly, you say.
And then it stabbeth at you, Beck,
What? Is that
twice.
what you say?
Yes. What is your
I'm
AC presently?
25.
25. It hits you
Claudia's right there.
for 23 piercing damage.
You might be doing broken.
Well, now you can do your reaction.
Wait, does Claudia have an attack of opportunity?
Doesn't matter. Wait.
Wait,
I'm just
Leon
curious.
has good reaction.
Nah, I got
He's
it so
like
far away.
23? Okay, so
23.
8 and
8 and
15.
15, yeah. And then stabs at you again, striking you again. This time for 13 piercing damage.
I roll. I grunt in pain like fucking flames.
This one sustains whatever magical effect it is caused to occur, And in addition, Beck, suddenly something unseen next to you is briefly made. Well, actually, you are made aware of the position of something unseen next to you as a jolt of electricity blasts out at you from this square right here and tries to shock you.
I think you're GR layer, so I can see it.
Oh yeah, you're right, on the GR layer. This one right here. And shocks at you. Against which you are flat-footed.
Tackle, that feels bad.
So you said 25, so 23? Yeah. Is your AC against this?
Yeah.
Oh, you are critically shocked for 36 electric damage.
Oh, guys, I'm having a little bit of problems up here, guys.
Zippity zap. Da, 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 da. What else?
I would like to take my opportunity, Chris, but I think it's leaving the square, even though I can't see it leaving the square, so I will take the reaction as an attack against that square, please.
Oh, wait. Wait. Someone shocked you?
Yeah, there's the Witchfire summoned a weird little creature that
Will-o'-the-wisp, and it's Invisible. So, do we not see like where it attacked from?
Well, I do. I don't know if anyone else does.
Yeah, everyone sees like.
Oh, can Leon block down?
Oh, okay.
Can Leon block down with his retribution strike there?
Potentially. Yeah, do you want to see the creature? What's the trigger for retributive strike?
Let's see. The character. Retributive strike. It is an enemy damages your ally, and both are within 15 feet range.
Yep.
We kind of appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, man.
Wait, how much do I heal? 2 plus level 10. Nice.
It's electric damage, I'm afraid. All damage, yeah. Resistance to all damage. Yeah, it works on electric. It's a
holy
shield block
shield.
that doesn't work on.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And then I'll try and strike at it, even though if it's.
That's okay. It's simply hidden from you, so you can attack against it, and then it's like a DC 11 flat check as well.
I'll do that first.
No, don't do it first. You want to see the crit and then get set.
Hey, you are on target.
Now you're going to see the miss. Oh, no, Leon.
Your spear does not seem to connect with anything as it flies through the air.
Did I use a reroll?
Oh, okay. You rolling a 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I like it.
Attack. What is this attack one? There we go.
Attaché.
Ooh.
Your spear does seem to connect with something as it flies through the air.
Let's start speaking
no,
of
you don't.
always be space.
24. Is this thing?
Oh, that's bleed damage. Okay, I should really fix that once.
Wait, 24? What's 24?
Oh no, there's no 24. It takes 15. Sorry, the first attack roll.
Does he stop bleeding? Do we see blood droplets?
You don't see blood droplets.
But we hear blood droplets. Okay.
Then, okay, so that was the sustain, and then actions. What does this do?
This sounds like
the Witchfire itself casts another spell and disappears.
No.
God damn it.
I just had to tell you the invisibility. And he's like, I guess I cast invisibility.
Do we all see it disappears?
You all see it disappear, yeah.
Cool.
He's almost in here.
Blackbird curses and says, not one but 2 invisible foes. But first, she will attempt a knowledge check against the salamanders to know what they are. Salamanders. Occultism.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not so hot. Is that crit fail? Maybe.
Crit fail matter?
No. Yeah, she'd like erroneous information. Not terribly mattering, but
It should be jarred because we should see this.
you're right. But whatever.
they're resistant to ice damage.
He says, I am not familiar with these other creatures of fire. And then she moves like so, knowing that there is something hidden there. Moves up like this. And strikes with her staff
She's so
at
mad.
this one.
You better hope you miss it and get the persistent fire. You lucky
She
lad.
does miss.
You lucky.
If you've been on fire before, you know that was time she got picked up and like jammed into the giant statue's like flaming thing. Anyway, Bromok, you're up.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I can only see one, and I
Good end.
just fucking for fun want to try out my new ability. So I'll use all 3 actions and do my Eldritch Shot.
We're gonna see it for a while, he said.
Oh, next round, baby.
Well, I didn't think they were all gonna go fucking invisible.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I think they make my normal strike. Only I cast with it a cantrip that it does that as well if I hit. And my cantrip is Ray of Frost.
Repeat.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
34. That's some weak ass damage there.
That is
But
a hit.
Yep.
7.
Okay, and then the damage on my Ray of Frost, which is there a way to just roll the damage on it? I guess not.
There is like
So-
regular attacks in your character sheet. I don't know if there is for.
So
So it just does the damage.
yeah, plus 12 cold.
Cool.
Very nice.
That does a good chunk to it.
Okay, but you're pretty far away. I don't think we see your spell.
I just think it's a magic. Well, I'm like, when did Brom get his get a frost bow again? Oh well.
Yeah, but if you're watching, it's like the arrows gets pulled back to just like kind of turn blue and then gets fired off with a streak of like ice behind it.
But
And they're
also
probably
dealing fire damage.
It's like, man.
Besides the point.
Fire and flame. That's it. Fire and
Frost
Yeah, that's-
fire arrow.
It's
Yeah,
very cool,
that is
but,
literally my turn.
but we're not really watching the direction. Okay.
Okay, Leon, you're up.
Okay, Claudia is gonna test to see if this guy has attack of opportunities. She's gonna
What a
move
good
around over to here.
The tent's on fire.
That's probably not a good place to be, huh?
It's fine. You can flank with Blackbird if you go here.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, but is there something else that
Was that provoke, Chris?
what's the one?
Yes, it does.
Dang it.
It stabs at Claudia.
It does, damn.
Wait, but it could have
Uh,
sat Blackbird, right? Because it has 10-foot reach, and Blackbird definitely walked
Could
in.
have.
But Chris is DMing that NPC.
It stabs at Claudia for 22 piercing damage.
Oh God,
That was
Claudia's
like-
getting wrecked.
Alright, now it uses its support action again.
Nice.
Then I will, with my raiding 2 actions, I will climb over to where Claudia was. Bam.
Climb over my shoulders.
And strike at it.
Ooh, Leon. You man.
That does indeed hit it.
Very
Yeah, but
nice,
my
very
26
nice.
Didn't hit it earlier.
Well, it hit it, it doesn't crit it.
No, my 26 missed it earlier though.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's why this is only a hit.
This is. Oh wait, what?
Oh
Yeah.
wait, but doesn't
So
he technically get the benefits because it's flat-footed?
Oh.
It becomes flat-footed now.
Yeah, after this.
Yeah,
Oh,
it inflicts
right.
the damage to a creature. Make the target
Yeah.
flat with it. Bam.
But you stab it. And also make a reflex save as the flames burn at you.
Yeah.
And also Claudia touches it to throw it off balance. So
Yeah.
It doesn't
I was
say
only
that,
focusing on you,
though.
Claudia, for the first reflex save.
You can't throw your enemies off
Doesn't
balance.
say that she touched it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah, it
say
definitely
that.
does. It definitely touches it.
It's like nipping at its heels, right? Like
Sure,
definitely does.
fine. You just want my cat to die, Dad.
Wait, did you do Claudia twice here?
you
No?
did.
Oh, shit, I did, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so the first save is Claudia's, and now do yours, Jack. Get this now out of here. That never happened.
Alright, thank you.
That's nice.
Thank God.
Okay, I believe you both are not on fire. Yes, correct. You are both not on fire.
You're so nice, thank you.
Beck.
Man, I wish I wasn't on fire like you, Leon. As I swing
Nobody
at
is
the
not
salamander.
on fire.
It's pretty
I
great.
swing at the salamander. Nice and
Swing
simple.
past Leon, chopping at it.
Get out the way, Leon.
And it does indeed seem, as you hit it, that you are too far away to be set on fire by it. But you're already on fire, so that's sad. Okay, so...
Wait, aren't you 50 feet away from it?
What's that?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, if it were one square higher, it'd be 15 from it, but like that square there, he is 10 from it.
Oh, right, because that top right square.
Yeah,
the top
yeah.
left square,
No,
sorry.
top left would be 2 diagonals. Yeah, slashing at it, and again the cold does great damage to it.
Nice. Now I use exacting strike as my second attack.
Ooh.
A
So basically, if I
new
miss, it doesn't
spell?
count against my multiple attack penalty. But still, second attack penalty right now.
When do you get the thing where you do damage even when you miss?
Second strike like 10th level, I think.
Okay.
I
I just
clicked
remember
it.
having that with
now
Alondra, and
we are
it's fucking
all-
badass. I love that
We
That's
shit.
are
nice.
waiting for the result to go through. Stop
Any
the count.
second now. There it is.
Hey!
That, alas, does not strike it.
It is flat-footed.
That does, in fact, strike it.
Yay,
Right.
Claudia! Woo!
And the cold sizzles it away. Its form away to nothingness.
Right,
Nice.
I know I go crit fishing for this invisible fucker. I know how you piece of shit. I tell her to take a wild swipe at the. it was
Okay.
like this.
Make a swing at it. And
I'll
also
do
make a flat check.
I'll do my flat check first. You know.
Yeah,
I don't have
that's
to roll if I miss
still
it.
pretty good. Ooh,
Oh, baby.
That succeeds on a DC 11 flat check.
Boom, hit the nat 20. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ring
oh,
the
he's very
bell.
confident.
Let's ring it up.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, let's wrap
Then we
this up,
wait.
baby.
We wait for the vote. We ring the
I'm
bell.
gonna ring
ding.
that
Ding, ding.
bell.
Ding,
Ring
ding.
that bell.
But it's gonna miss. We're gonna do that next turn, I guess. Oh, 28 though.
I mean, that's a hit.
Strike something.
That's a nice damage
Oh,
roll.
baby.
And,
Wow.
Oh, so I feel contact. Like it's like.
yeah. Yeah.
God, it's like-
It's a bit incorporeal, is there?
Oh yeah.
But nevertheless, yeah, you strike it heartily. Oh shit, how hard did you hit it, man? You strike it heartily and you see like a brief sputter of sparks as you cut straight through whatever it is and you no longer sense its presence there.
They don't have a lot of HP, I take it. Wow.
It's relying on being invisible.
Okay,
Even-
but then I start burning alive again, right?
Yeah, you continue burning.
2d6. Just be less than 5 on 2d6. That's not that hard.
Okay.
Bad rolled.
Oh, back, I can smell your hair burning up in there.
Yeah, man, I fucking hate fire. That's why I liked you to like swimming.
You remain on fire. Moon Song.
I pull out my staff and then use it to cast the invisibility. On
I knew someone had it.
On myself.
Self? What on your
Yeah, it's itself.
It's only self. Oh, feels sad.
Yeah.
Use it to cast the invisibility on yourself. Yep, you can now see the witchfire still standing where it was.
Yeah. Press the button. There you go.
So, okay, so you pull out the staff
So that's
and
two.
two
Oh,
actions.
that's the three. I'll
You say anything,
pull it
Bruce?
out too.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
What do you say?
I say. I also say like it's currently still where it was.
Seems like a point out action.
Yeah.
That's true. Fair enough. No.
That's it. No, she's not pointing out which square. She's saying
Point
it
out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I allow this.
You could move to
Anyway,
use.
it sounds like got the staff out with an action and cast with two actions, so that sounds like the end of Moonsong's turn.
Yep.
You already had the staff out? No, okay.
No.
That's
It's
gonna move
20,
anyways.
yeah, it's okay. It was what it
Maybe we
was.
should start without having it off.
But you see it moving.
Oh yeah, back it's right there then. I know
Oh,
exactly
fucking
where it
God.
is.
Shit.
Yeah, it's right there. Moonsong told us precisely.
Yeah, Moonsong's wrong. Oh, I have choice words for her.
Alright.
Let's see.
Might
I seem
still
pretty
move.
certain though, so
Might still move.
there's no way she's wrong.
What is this? Ooh, nice. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Nice, he says.
Moves into the mouth of this burning tent. And
It's gonna take a nap.
Oh, I think we're about to realize it's not where it was previously.
Actually, it doesn't move. No, it doesn't move into the mouth of the burning tent. It moves here.
Oh. Hey,
And
Blackwood.
casts a spell. You guys hear occult words crackling above
Oh,
the
no.
roar of the flames.
Here's a
Okay.
good question though. Technically, does Blackbird have an attack of opportunity?
No.
She does not.
Damn it.
Oh no, she never used her thing this time. Oh, whatever. Sometimes she just forgets she has a reaction.
Yeah.
Blackbird, Leon, Beck, Moonsong, and Bob, and Claudia
Wow.
No, not
make
Bob.
a
Reflex.
do. No.
No, no.
Will saving throw.
Will save.
What? Will save.
So that
It's
Will
doesn't-
5
save.
effects, though, right?
I think it might be.
Crazy. I will use my reroll, my hero point.
No, it is not a frightened attack.
I will use my my hero point.
Man,
Oh, I'm
this-
happy I used my hero point.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
and
go.
then Bob as well.
Blackbird out as well. Will saving throw.
What's Blackbird? Not bad. What's Claudia's will saving?
Not great.
I keep saying Claudia's. You wanted to be Claudia, right? My bad.
I don't know.
Claudia.
Okay. Claudia, yeah, it's okay. Wait, Claudia as well? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's still invisible.
Let's see. Yeah, it's still invisible.
Ooh, Claudia.
She's alright with saves.
Let me see. So Claudia. Okay, so that is Beck rerolled. So that's pass, 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 and critical fail by Bob.
No.
But no critical successes. So. On a success for 1 round, the creature can't use reactions and must attempt another save at the start of its turn. On a failure, it is slowed 1 for that turn as it sobs uncontrollably.
Oh,
Oh, so we roll again.
we all failed by 1, or like, wait, only on a failure.
No
yeah,
one
so,
crit
okay.
succeeded, so no one's unaffected. And Bob is as successful. Duration is for 1 minute. So Bob, for a minute, can't use reactions. At the start of every turn, must make another save, and if he fails, he sobs uncontrollably for that round.
Wait. Read her back.
Wait, no, he critically failed. He's automatically slowed for 1 minute. No save to sob. So yeah,
Wait,
Bob
but
is
then-
automatically slowed 1.
What happened to us, sorry? Who succeeded?
On the start of your next turn, you have to make another save, and if you fail, that time you're slowed 1 and sob uncontrollably.
But for now,
we
we're
can
good.
still act with a slowed one. Okay.
Yeah, you also have no reactions this turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Damn it.
But
And
it's
Bob is slowed 1 and sobbing. Yeah, Bob is slowed 1 for 1 minute, basically.
Do we
And
see
has
the
no
source?
reactions for 1
Can we see
minute.
the source of this?
No, you don't really see where the spell comes from.
Oh, really? It doesn't
Yeah.
reveal it? Holy shit!
No,
Great
Does it have
invisibility.
greater invisibility, or is it like a natural ability? I'm
it does
assuming.
seem to have greater invisibility, yeah.
Here's
Fuck
pretty
me.
good. That's pretty
Yikes.
cool.
What's this slow icon?
Blackbird sobbing in the dead of night.
Okay, Blackbird, turn starts. Will save. That is a fail. Blackbird is slowed 1 as she sobs uncontrollably because she forgot to use her reaction last turn.
You piece of shit.
But nevertheless, she's going to use her perception with her first action to try and seek it out.
Oh, and then use the point of action. Use all those shitty actions.
Where is a perception button on this? Is there a perception button? There must be. Oh, I can just use that. Here we go. She does not find it.
Cloudy and Scent, right?
Yeah.
It's like a feature. Oh, it's a Cloudy.
Well,
It's an imprecise sense, though, right?
yeah,
I mean,
Doesn't you
So-
don't like can't get observed from an imprecise sense?
but you can locate the square.
You get
already,
hidden, right?
already.
Yeah, it can be just concealed. I think
hidden, right? Oh, I don't know.
it's automatically hidden from everyone. Again, yeah, it's not undetected. Can't be undetected. I think is the point of.
Yeah.
Anyway, Blackbird has no idea where this thing is. So she moves away over here, unable to locate it. Bromok.
Okay, can I make a check? Or no? I don't know. What is the rule?
Jesus, Abby, I don't know how you do it.
Oh yeah, like seek action, seek
I just don't know if there's a range requirement.
encounter mode, seek 1 action. You scan an area for signs of creature objects. If you're looking for creatures, choose an area you're scanning. If it isn't necessary, choose a 30-foot cone or 15-foot burst within line of sight. So yeah, you can search like a 15-foot burst, which is like right, like the area at the top of the hill,
Yeah. So I guess technically though, I have seen it or its reactions that it did before. I know what it is, so I can hunt prey.
Yeah, you can hunt prey, I believe. You
So
don't
I'll
have to
hunt
go to
prey
the-
and then I'll do the search because technically I'll have a
Okay.
bonus.
Yep, that makes sense.
Easy, good mechanics.
Easy.
Doing things in
Okay.
the right order, OP.
Yeah. So what type of check is it?
Perception.
Perception. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm actually okay at those normally.
Yeah, you do indeed determine its location by the passage of the fire. You can. It's not. Yeah, it's now only hidden to you. You know what square it's in.
Yeah, and then I'll use my last action to point out which square it's in to everyone else.
Much obliged.
Okay. Yeah. So you like call it there by the burning tent.
Who do I
At the foot
trust?
of the sleeping bag next to the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is now only hidden to everyone. Leon.
Bromog's information was
Oh, that's so sad. He forgot to use her reaction and doesn't have reaction. Oh no, wait, no, her reaction's back now because our turn passed. Excellent. Okay.
But no,
Oh,
doesn't
I
she not
see.
have reactions while she slowed one?
No, she only slowed one that turn.
Oh, okay, cool.
She succeeded
So
the
I have to
initial
make a
check.
will save again, right? That's all my turn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a will saving throw.
It's pretty bad.
Just slowed one. It's not that bad.
Yeah, that only was a critical fail on this, so you are merely slowed one this turn. As you sob uncontrollably by crushing despair.
One is action and no reaction?
Still, no, your reaction is back now, I think. Hang on.
You just lose one action if you're slowed one.
You just didn't have a reaction until this point. Let me just double check real quick. Crushing despair. Let me just tell you guys the name of the spell. I'm so nice. For 1 round, creature must. Oh no, for 1 round, so until its turn, you can't use reactions.
Okay.
I think creature can't use reactions, so must attempt to at the start of its turn. Yeah, it says for 1 round, so there's no reaction.
Because slowed has its effect to start your turn, you don't immediately lose action. It becomes slowed during your turn. Oh, it becoming
Yeah, but you become slowed. It says you become slowed that turn.
Yeah.
It says in the text as well. It's slowed for that turn. And it sobs uncontrollably.
I will.
Don't get a hold of yourself, man. Something to kill. Good work, Leon.
Well, I have to still make a flat check, right?
You still have to make a flat check as you throw your spirit where you think it is.
Hey!
I don't see it.
Don't see it. Yeah, it's a lie.
Hey! Let's see. And you do indeed strike it. Oh, well, this thing flies around. Why am I moving it on the ground? What a fool I am. Oh, no, anyway, I had to get a cone on you guys. Yeah, I mean, okay, get a cone on people downhill. So let's say it's like hovering 5 feet in the air in that same space. It doesn't matter anything narratively. Everyone can still reach it. It could otherwise reach it. Yeah, and its AC is that. So yeah, you hit it for sure.
Okay. And then I will turn around and say, I'm dealing with some emotions right now. Why don't you go get it? And I'll cast lay on hands on you.
Alright. I'm on it. Does that give me +2 to saves? I'm interested. Well, no, it doesn't.
Nah, just AC.
Well, I might be about to be really sad as well, but we'll see. And it's how much healing? So I always ask.
24.
24.
Right
Yeah. 24.
Claudia looks jealous.
now. You say it, Puttacolani. You did good work. You did good work.
Alright, your spirit, you can't die. We'll save, right?
Yeah.
Oop. Oh god, it's just so sad.
Everyone's failing.
I like the idea that even when he's crying, he just looks pissed. He's like angry crying.
It's a tough world, Beck. It's a tough world. I'm trying to like hug his giant body.
Oh, man. Then I will have 2 actions. I have to move in range at 1 anyway, so I will like move all the way like here. Try to like get behind it, kind of thing, where I think it is, and then I will.
You know where it is, roughly.
I think it is. Yeah. But I mean,
Must
it could
be
have moved in my mind, like technically. Like, maybe there's a reaction to move 5 feet. Who knows? Then I swing it where I believe it to be, and I'll do my check first. I don't want to be sad when I miss.
You're already sad, I'm afraid.
Shit, you're right.
You're on target there.
Not sad because I missed, so at least not that. But...
Cha! Oh ho ho!
Ooh, Babby. Ooh, Babby, that is a chonky crit.
Baby.
So the fire doesn't matter, but I think the cold, then it also
Probably.
gets something else, right? Like what happens on the cold crit? Let me check.
Oh yeah, it's got to make a Constitution saving throw or be slowed 1 potentially.
Into the next turn. Oh, you love to see
Well,
it.
it
Yeah,
like
reduces movement speed, I think.
Okay.
No,
so
It is what it is. Yeah.
64.
On a critical,
And then
4 save, Chris, right?
ooh,
Like, oh, yeah, it helped, Leon. It helped.
just noticed it has some amount of resistance. Let me just add a bit of health back.
DC 34, by the way, is the
24.
save. What?
34 for the greater.
Oh, Grady is 34. Sorry, I was looking at
We in that
So I can
document.
make what kind of save? Fort save, right?
Mm-hmm. Or be slowed 1.
You can roll this up in public now. We know about it, right?
Shoot.
Oh well. It's okay. That's my turn.
Still, you double that
Let's
cold
hit the
damage.
there we
Woo.
go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a proper amount of health.
2 damage, 4 cold damage.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. Moon Song.
Is it bleeding from something?
Yeah. From
rockets.
Oh,
Leon's
it's okay
spear.
if I put it actually play crit.
Ooh, good shot.
Yeah.
What
It's
do we
got
know
all the
about this thing?
things.
Do we know any resistance and shit? I can't remember.
I mean, Blackbird rolled about it.
yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
remember what you
Yeah,
said.
it's got resistances.
Any like weaknesses? or anything?
4, 10, except force, ghost touch, or positive double resistance versus non-magical. No weaknesses.
No
weaknesses? Wait, is it like an undead or something?
It's,
Weakness positive
it
or
is,
something,
it's,
right?
yeah, it is an uncommon incorporeal spirit undead.
Huh.
Chris, did I not tell you about my my ghost touch weapon? Excuse me. I remember going over this in our downtime.
You can maybe use this spell, you know.
Tomcast anti-undead. Dude, Holy Hand Grenade would be so OP. Oh.
Exactly, and I'm thinking the Holy Cascade.
Mm-hmm.
Where can I like chuck
grab
it?
my-
So yeah, I can chuck it back there so it only hits it, like somewhere in the corner.
Sorry, Chris, I need to take 2d6 on my turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh wait a second, I need to do my.
Bad. Yeah, that's only 1 damage.
Please also start crying.
Come on, everyone roll 17.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Yes.
Load one as you sob uncontrollably.
It's hilarious.
We all roll
Yeah,
17.
you're no longer on fire. There, good job, Ian.
It's the range.
Yeah, it's
the
a
range of
fucking-
Holy Cascade. Huh? That's a really long fucking range. Okay.
Alright, Bob, give her a hug. Come on. She needs it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll fine. I'm slowed, but I'm gonna just use my 2 actions to cast the Holy Cascade somewhere
Just
in.
sob uncontrollably. I love the idea of you guys
Yeah,
just
that's
crying,
A grenade with your tears.
crying it down.
Because that's what. Yeah. Exactly. Bam. I
Bam.
clicked the button.
Ooh, baby.
It's a lot of red. But...
That's a lot of low numbers.
Oh no, you got 3
I guess. You know, it's
So it has to make a reflex save. That's pretty good for it.
Just about.
Just me.
Come on.
It
What? Would
manages
it affect it at all?
Not a reflex save, I don't think.
No.
Because it would make sense to me that it would, but
I know.
I
It
don't.
doesn't.
Okay, so it fully res the bludgeoning, and then what is it? Half damage on a success. Is it a basic save?
Think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ian?
Let's
Yeah,
say
basic
basic
save.
saving throw.
It's basic saving throw.
Okay, so an additional positive damage to undead and 66 good damage to fiends. Okay, so we're just looking at the positive damage. Okay, cool. So half of that.
Well, that could have been better.
11 damage, baby. 4th level spell.
But it doesn't resist it.
Oh,
This is the
yay.
And
Is it-
obviously heals
It
us.
does not have an attack of opportunity. We learned that, right?
Yeah.
That's my turn, yeah. That's my turn. Since we can make my 2 actions.
Thinking about
So
getting in there,
next
Bob,
action,
it's-
right?
You're pretty far away.
That's right.
Thinking about it.
Oh man, it does have some kind of. Oh man, I didn't read this thing properly. It doesn't have an attack of opportunity, but it doesn't have a regular attack of opportunity. It does have some kind of thing. That
Yeah,
should've used that.
reaction.
Whatever. Its turn comes. Moonsong, you see as it flies.
Opportunity, easy.
As it flies straight up 40 feet.
Do you have
I
to
don't say
see it?
I don't have to see my enemy, you know.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it just has to be sensed by you, right? So yeah, you lose track of it as it moves away, but you can make your attack of opportunity against it as it flies straight up.
Oh, baby.
Roll the
Let me do my
d20.
D20 one as well. My first D20. I mean, it's an impossible shot. I'm not going to feel bad if I miss. I don't feel bad. It's fine. I don't feel bad.
You
Can you re-roll those?
Yeah, the flat
It
Flat
is a
checks, yeah.
It'll be fine.
You feeln't bad as it flies straight up 40 feet, and everyone except Moonsong loses track of its precise location.
But we know it's no in that space. Yeah, right.
No, you don't know what space it's in.
But we know it's no longer in the original one.
Yeah. It becomes not undetected. It becomes
Invisible.
undetected. Yeah, you know it's present, but you don't know what space. You need to seek to improve to hidden. No, actually, no. It has to hide, right? To go from undetected from hidden to undetected, right? So yeah, actually, I think everyone still knows where it is as it flies 40 feet straight up. Yeah, weird, but rules. It doesn't hide. It just flies 40 feet straight up. And then it gives away its location as a witch flame bolt crackles out of the air towards you, Beck.
Oh no! Wait! Invisible. You're you can't be seen if you're invisible. Yeah. You have to sneak in.
It critically strikes you, Beck,
Oh, that's not nice.
with a witch flame bolt.
The great
Very nice.
damage.
Yeah, dealing unto you. So double that. So 16 plus 18. So I don't know. Someone do the maths on that.
Negative. What's which?
34.
Does that mean anything?
It does.
Hmm.
So you take
34.
34.
Yeah.
Also, you have to make a will save.
Is this a fear one? Oh no. Can't be invisible. Why did that?
That's not good.
Oh, but he meets it.
But he makes it.
So
There's only one
success.
Creature appears to deal low damage on him as long as the flames. Creature can't be concealed and gains weakness to fire, 5 to fire for 1 round.
Oh no, back
but-
all your stealthiness.
But by the time it's its next turn, that it's only my round. It's like my 1 round, or is it what? Is it until the end of its next turn, or the start of its next turn?
For 1 round until the start of its next turn.
Yeah.
So I'll give you some some green flames,
Oh baby.
Green flame.
and
Oh, wait.
then got Pathfinder 2e distances. But let's figure out roughly what kind of distance we're talking about. No, you're probably more than 100 feet away.
That's fair.
Moonsong isn't though.
Huh?
A witch flame bolt crackles out towards Moonsong as well.
Uh-oh. What does that do? Nah,
No.
nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Misses.
Thistle's out in her hand.
But we can. So we now. It's still just straight up hidden for us, right?
Yeah, still straight up hidden to everyone. 40 feet up.
Like, now we got a problem.
Blackbird cries out and says, "This is an undead hag of great power. Perhaps we should flee this place." And she moves to hide behind Bob.
Please. Bring it down, Bromok.
Bromok.
Bring it down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to shoot this thing a lot.
As you take your first shot. Oh no, make the flat check. She can decide what to do with the timely advice after she sees the flat check.
Yeah. For the first one,
Oh,
hey.
yeah. So she calls out, "There's a bit of wind up there, Bromok. Aim to the left."
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll it
A more to the left.
For other left.
a little bit further. Yeah.
Oh, good
shit.
rerolls.
That's
Push
the
that
original
button.
roll crit damage, though. The original.
Yeah, push the original roll crit damage.
Yep, I'm going to actually. Okay.
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
wow.
All right.
It's not bad.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take
Strikes it for some damage. Of course, there is some of it, but
Mhm.
it's not pinned to anything, unfortunately, because there's no adjacent surface. But
It's pinned to that cloud.
The
Low-hanging cloud.
And it's like, ah!
Oh, we see that.
All right, and then I technically have to make it the flat check every time, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so for my second attack, nope, it just whizzes off. Third attack, whoosh, and fourth attack. there we
Oh,
go.
baby. But they still counted as misses, right, to get the 2+1.
I'm doing it as this is my last the
Yeah.
third
Yeah,
attack range. So
You actually have
31 though,
That also strikes.
17.
But it's actually 33, right? Because
Because Flatbear's still on your head.
you missed with 2 attacks, right? The ones that you missed at
Oh, and it's
Oh,
it's
that's true.
35. still only a hit, but you know,
Okay.
we're working our way up there.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Leon.
So you mentioned something about flying, right?
Now's the time.
How does it work with diagonals in the air? Like,
Or
how
you
far
make
is
it-
it away from me?
It's a square root of 15 squared plus 15 squared. You fucking no
The
50 squared.
distance, no, it's the same as that. You can just do it on. It's the same as the distance to this square. No, it's 40 feet up, right? So it's the same as the distance to this square plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's going to be
40 feet.
this square, yeah, 45 feet from you.
No, isn't it one more?
No, because I measured it from like one square next to him.
Yeah, but it's 2 squares, right? So it's 5.
It's
10.
like, so this would be 15, then plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yeah, then but it's 50 feet. Wait, what?
That's
Oh,
only
no,
40 feet up.
Okay.
40, 45 feet away.
How good's your arm, Leon?
I'll move like directly below it.
So it's
That's
only
only
40 feet.
Oh, how to make your weapon automatically returning?
Wait, no, it's 45. So it's the difference between 45 and 40.
Yeah.
That
So
doesn't
technically
really
35
change anything.
because you're like 5 feet tall at least, right?
Yeah, but it was already 5 feet up in the air, so.
That's true. Okay, good point.
Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't change anything.
So just take the range penalty.
Yeah, I'll chuck a spear at it.
A spear, not just any old spear.
Yeah, flat check first. Oh, here's the question. So does it make it slightly easier because there are 2 arrows in it?
Nah, they're not visible.
Okay. They go visible as well.
Okay. Missing. And then I
Like, when
will...
they hit its invisible flaming form.
But does it have to like? I guess I know nothing about spells. Like I've literally cast one
No,
spell.
invisibility has no sustain, it just lasts a minute. It's like haste in this edition.
Fucking shit! And none of its other actions do anything against it to reveal it.
Nothing soft skill, does he?
Oh. Well, hot damn.
Pretty good.
OP, OP, OP.
What do I do? I'll move over and cast Lone Hands again with my Desperate Prayer.
Oh, on me? Oh, thanks.
I just roll when I don't want to die.
Claudia looks so sad.
Claudia's chilling in the corner.
On my turn, I'll kind of delay my turn, but as I like call out, I'll be like, "Moose, your spellcast. You got any way to deal with this?" It's like kind of delay.
Yeah, I don't really have. I've got a good throwing arm, but it's not that good.
Yeah, I delay.
Okay, lame, cool. Moonsong, you're up.
We changed it 20 feet, so I'm definitely acting after Moonsong.
Okay, cool.
Does everyone know it's like in the
Yeah, we all can. It's hidden to us, but like we all know.
Yeah,
it's in that.
until it takes like the hide action, it's just hidden to them, no matter what it does.
No, I can take the sneak.
I know where it's
Yeah, sneak rather, not hide, yeah.
okay.
But I have to make a stealth check with an action, basically.
40 feet in the air, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, long range heal is not gonna do it then.
Yeah, but you mentioned something about learning, being able to make people fly, right, Moonsong? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It is.
Technically, we passed it to the point where you applied the flat-footed, so the flat-footed does end.
Yeah.
Otherwise, delay 2 OP.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I never made it bleed on its turn. Wait, what is resistance? No way, that'd be ridiculous.
I think it does, honestly. But...
Oh, I think it does? Okay, maybe I just get rid of the bleeding then. I'm just not doing that.
Correct.
Yeah.
How hard would it be to get up the incline, to go straight up and get to the square between Leon and the Witchfire on the map?
Oh, so easy.
We just want to climb up here? I mean, like...
So go in this kind of line, right? Like this way and then like this way.
Like, no.
Oh, Leon.
Like, you need like a climb action or something. Well, remember there's like individual actions, right? Like step there, step there.
That, like, you know, like...
Like, I was treated the step like a climb.
But like this, right? You know, easy.
It seems like 35 though.
Even further if you do it like that.
Jesus, just going everywhere.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh, wait a
Well,
second,
you
guys.
don't you levitate? How can he just go up the slope like that, Chris? Why does he need to climb?
I don't know how this levitation shit works.
I'm not levitating yet.
Oh, you're not? Oh, that's boring. I thought you always levitated.
No, man.
Oh.
Nah, that's fantastic.
Lighter on my feet and stuff. Things just like seem to be like.
Alright, but what are you doing though? So your question.
Perfect. Free action to activate the Boots of Elvenkind and get +5 move speed.
He's done it.
Easy.
Which means I can do like this kind of thing.
But isn't that? Oh, that's a free action, right? The
That's a
boots
free
are-
action, yes. Once
Yeah,
per
yeah,
hour
I
thing.
get
Because I also
Yep.
have
That's legal.
it's legal. I move over there and then I'm gonna cast Airwalk on Beck.
Oh, he heard me. Fucking hell, he heard me. I didn't believe it.
It's something else. I don't have that much damage up like getting you up.
Right, how does this work? Quick.
I wanna-
How does this work? So,
This way.
You just have to think happy thoughts back. Happy thoughts.
happy thoughts.
Just pretend you're walking on stairs.
That's over 45-degree angle. Okay. Chris, it's time for you to do some math for me.
Okay.
How long does it take me to get to any square within reach of this thing at a 45 angle?
Okay, so you have a big sword. You're already like occupying a 10 by 10. So you can reach basically 20 feet. So you only need to go 20 feet up. What's your move speed?
30. But I can sudden charge, which is like 2 actions. I get an
Okay,
attack.
so you need to go that far.
Not a sudden charge, and it's like super easy, right? Then I have 60 movement.
Oh man, this kind of sucks for you.
Wait, but I can just have 60, Chris.
Oh, you can sudden charge for 60 feet? Yeah, okay, then you can...
Yeah, you can walk on
you
there as a
basically
reversal as well. So.
35 feet at a 45-degree angle to get up to a point where you can reach it.
Okay, but at 60 feet, can I get like on level with it in the air?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to end up like...
Go like
If I
this.
can, I want to end up like here.
Yeah, you just like spiral staircase it up.
Like, this is fucking weirdly. Oh god damn. I'm like spinning and like, my feet are just like, going up and like, what the fuck is this? But I get to the end with a charge and take a big swing at him. But let's do a DC 11 and see if I did miss. Yeah, I'm put off by the what's it called? Oh. Man, how close is it?
Reroll it.
Yeah, I'll reroll this. Yeah.
You put on the hero point anyway, right?
Oh, damn it.
But I miss, so then I'll take my second attack and do another d20. I'll be like, fuck, it's hot. It's real hot up here, but I'm...
You're not
Oh,
even sure if it's still there.
Oh yeah, don't be mean.
I mean, he still technically senses it. He just
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
get a good read
It's
on.
turned again, so you don't critically see, so you're not immune to the witchfire, but the first witchfire does end on you.
Nice.
It turns towards you and attempts a witch flame. Oh wait, hang on. As you make your makes a melee strike or touches it.
Uh-oh.
Yes, as you make your last attack against it, though.
I missed
Oh,
it.
thank God I remembered this time. It will use opportune witch flame
Ooh.
as you try and strike it.
Which
It's
fire?
almost-
Strike. That sounds like a melee attack. Huh?
It is a melee attack. Yeah.
It definitely
Oh.
stays like out of here. I have reach on my attacks.
Yeah, but you didn't move there.
No, I didn't read that. Okay, but I don't think that actually crits me because I have +2 AC now, so okay. I do take 30, but it was a good roll. But I -5, so 25.
And you have to make a will save.
25, okay, sure.
So that would have been 60?
Yeah, that would have been a lot. That would have been a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah.
You would have been at 6?
32?
Hey.
Yeah, that is a success. It is
Jesus.
not a critical success. So, as last time on a success, you are. Oh, these just end at the start of its turn, I think, because otherwise it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah,
One
exactly.
round, yeah, you can't do it until
mean-
your turn. No, it's just end at the start of its turn.
To roll 66 and get 665553 is pretty fucking incredible.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a solid roll by that.
That's
Now-
the-
Wait, Chris, you can crit me right now, it's okay.
Okay, it moves through the air to here.
My attack
Oh,
opportunity.
fuck off.
I'll take it. And please, Ian, just roll above an 11. Or an 11. I'm not going to be picky.
Oh.
Do
So
you have
many-
one more reroll?
I don't have any reviews.
Oh
Should have
shit.
been more picky.
And then from here,
Same situation, this Jacko.
Shoots off a witch flame bolt, 2 witch flame bolts actually. Firstly at Bromok.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a hit.
Bromma gets hit. He's down. He's down.
He's already got 100
That is
HP.
a hit for a bit of damage on you, Bromok. And
I'm just-
make a will saving throw.
I can't. There we go. A second. It's 13.
So Bromma actually has the same HP as me. So
You're like a whole 3 more.
That is a pass. So you are, you get the green until its next turn.
Yep.
And then the second.
And then turns and shoots one back at you, Beck.
Hits me. But just for the 3 damage. But oh no, now I have weakness 5, right? For the 5.
No, you
Now you have the weakness 10
Oh,
fire. Yeah.
No, it ended. But you might have to make a will save or potentially gain it again.
No, didn't it get a new one? Or no, he passed.
It applied with a reaction on Beck's turn, so like ends at the start of its turn. So he passed. Yeah, he passed. So it only lasts 1 round, so it ends at the start of the witch.
But now I fail, so
Now
it's
you fail.
permanent.
So yeah, you are permanently on sickly green fire.
Cooldo!
permanently.
Looked pretty cool though. Okay. I don't know, it's permanent. And by the way, Chris, if Moonsong, wait, what's the name? Ever wants to give the +2 to me, like when it's like a flat check and the +2 would make me hit it. You know, Blackbird can do that whenever they like.
So what kind of flat check?
Of course.
Yeah, this is a check, right? Same way attacks are.
I don't know. I was about to take a attack roll or skill check. No.
It's a skill check. Skill check.
That's its turn. Blackbird.
Dude, that looks so
Kind of worried. Blackbird gets out her religious symbol and brandishes in the air and says, "Be gone, foul fiend!"
I'm changing my mind about how important she is for our mission.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bromok.
So still technically so high in the air that it's more than 40 feet away from you, right?
Yes, definitely.
Lead 40 feet. So it's still 40 foot up, but I didn't go up anymore. It just went straight horizontal.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
Well, it doesn't. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't within my volley range, and I just realized even if it was at my level, it would still be out.
So like 35 and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
All right.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, 75 feet away from you.
All right, I'm just gonna do the 4. No, yes. Okay, so it starts. I'm just gonna do my 3rd attack on 2 misses, so +2.
Okay.
An 8. Okay, so 4th shot with a +3.
Okay, Moonsong gives you the +2. Not
Okay.
Moonsong, sorry, Blackbird. Okay. Ooh. And with the +2.
So that's technically +3 for me, so 29 +2 from her, 31.
Okay, well, you know, maybe hers wasn't strictly necessary, but you hit it is the important thing.
Cool.
And it takes a little bit of damage.
Huzzah.
4 damage, huh?
It's probably half of my
Leon.
14.
If I stand on this tip, am I within 30 feet of it? Yeah, I am, right?
It's 40 foot up from this plateau, actually, right? Not from.
Yeah.
It's actually further from back then.
So no, you can't really get within 30 feet of it. Unless you climb on the roof of the boat. No, even then you wouldn't be.
No.
Oh! I'm like, I kind of look down at Leon ready for the trip.
Scoop him up on your way, full Peter Pan mode.
Fine. He doesn't even encumber me, I don't think, as a level of equipment.
I'll be right back.
I'll still move closer. And I'll chuck some spears at it.
Multiple spears.
Well, one spear multiple times. No.
I love like some people refer the flat check first, some people refer the.
Yeah, I go back and forth. So now.
So yeah, even at 2 range increments, that hits it.
The -5 though from.
Oh, that's not including the -5. Oh, that's sad. Well, it misses then, I'm afraid.
Okay, you gotta click the second attack button, otherwise you get.
Oh yeah,
happy.
even if you're right.
Sadly, you debated us.
I should bait it myself.
Yeah, he debated himself most of all.
Yeah.
Moonsong.
A mechanics question, Chris.
Oh, well of those.
How much what?
What mechanics question?
Oh, it's mechanics question, okay.
Would True Strike affect the attacks from the spiritual weapon?
You ask a good question.
What do you want to link 2 strike, Tom?
Link them both. Okay, glimpse into the next time you make an attack roll before the end of your turn, roll twice and use the better result.
It says you can make a strike. You can move in and strike with it. So
Yeah. Yes, it would.
So it's you.
Perfect. Then that's what I'm doing. First
Okay.
2 strike and then spiritual weapon appears right next to it up there. Slashes at it. The in the form of the bladed scarf.
Oh, wait, you get roll again then, right, Tom?
Sorry?
Just
Yeah,
roll the
roll
attack again, yeah.
And also do a flat d20, I guess.
But it misses anyway.
27 misses.
27 misses.
I do need to get just a 5, right, Hank?
But there is a spiritual weapon up there now. Right, Beck.
Oh yeah.
I just have another question for you. Do I technically get like a bonus
level
for
3.
hunt prey on my flat checks?
No, I don't think so. Flat check's
No, flat check, just flat check. Do you have to sustain airwalk or anything? I assume not.
Nope,
because-
nope, it's 5 minutes duration.
Lucky Beck.
Phew! Full.
Okay, Beck, you're up.
No, man, I don't like all the pressure. I don't like having any hero points. But and it's like an annoyingly distant
Just
height.
roll well, forehead.
Man, okay, I didn't like it when it touched me. So I will move to... Man, do I still have to sudden charge to get there? I guess I do, yeah. Unless I go up here, then I still... Okay, I have to sun charge or whatever. So I sun charged, so I'm like here. It didn't look like it had reach, right, Chris?
It doesn't seem to have reach, no. But I mean, look, it's invisible, so who can say?
It still wasn't always invisible. I strike at it from here at the end of my sudden charge. Good damage. Good damage.
It doesn't strike back at you.
Good damage. Well, I didn't do my d20. I should do my d20. Ah, I miss anyway. Who needs a d20?
Yeah, seriously.
Second attack. Man, we need a hit though. Okay. I guess I'll try to attack it again.
No, isn't that the? Oh yeah, you're right. Sudden charge is the attack as well.
I'll roll the flat check for the second attack first.
Ooh,
Mistake right there. 27. Oh, it
Oh.
would have been a 12. Oh, because I swapped them. The 12.
you missed, I'm afraid.
Oh god.
That would be fight over. Big difference, huh? Ooh, that's annoying. Ooh, baby, that's annoying. Okay.
Okay. On
Yikes.
its turn, your green flame in this ends. Bromel.
Oh, mine doesn't. Yeah.
Yours doesn't. Yours is staying.
Hmm.
What's that? Do.
Man.
Okay, it makes a ranged strike against Leon.
Oh, I attack it. Provokes, right?
Okay, which flame bolt? Yeah, it does provoke.
Hey, I'll do the. I know. I believe now. Flat check first.
Nat 20 again.
Fucking 4! Oh, I hit it! We shouldn't be this hard to hit it!
It's invisible, you know. It should be this hard to hit it.
Sure.
Okay, bolts towards Leon.
Oof. Hey, we Leon, so he's got full HP though!
I'm slightly resistant to fire damage.
Oh.
And
So
make a
that's-
okay. Adjust your HP, then make a will save.
So 4, so 5 plus 8 is
fine.
minus 13. And I can't shield block this, right? Because it's magical.
I thought this worked on multiple targets. It only works on one target. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna just start using this. But anyway, sorry. No, you can't. You can't shield block it.
Okay. And then we'll save.
Yeah. Ooh, that's 60 there.
That does succeed. So yeah, you just temporarily glowy. Then you feel the witch flame on you, Beck, burn more fiercely.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oof.
So
Wait, I thought it was 40 feet in the air.
yeah, but Beck's next to it.
Yeah.
'Cause he's flying.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
for some reason I thought you were saying to Leon, but
No, this is on Beck. I was like, it can just do. I thought for some reason I thought it just like needs to dot up as many things as it can and then use this, but no, it only is on one target. Otherwise, that'd be broken. Not this thing isn't broken enough anyway.
Alright, please roll well.
Make a fortitude save and
Dude.
26 save. You don't have any yeah, you go because if we have weakness 5 fire counters your protection 5 fire. So
Even if you
straight-
actually take 60 damage, I'm alive.
So straight half of this. So
Oh.
16.
Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Okay,
And
okay.
I'm just going to D4 publicly so I can remember. Oh, it's gone for ages. What a shame.
Because I really hope to fight over that by that point, or we're in trouble.
Okay. Blackbird. Man, there's really not much she can do.
I hadn't used the fucking 27 on the fucking Brom roll when Brom was already hit. She could use it on my 27 and I would have hit, right, Chris?
Well, she doesn't get to use it after you make the roll.
You did for the Brom's one. You did it after anyway.
I think she started to use it as I was.
I
doing
definitely
the
said it was
stuff.
declared it before the roll actually went off. Blackbird, whatever. She's just fearful. Bromok.
Bring it down, Bromok. Bring it
All
down.
right.
Or maybe beyond us.
No, she's calming Bob, right? She's calming Bob.
They got this.
Oh.
They got this.
But first,
All right. So the first two.
Crit.
Is she going to use her thing?
Which she has a thing.
Did you want to
She
use
has her
your
reaction thing,
before the
right?
attack? You said you had to do the attack.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about the witch. Yeah. Yes. Blackbird uses it.
Okay.
Oh God.
So first one. Oh my god. I'm gonna re-roll it. Fuck it. This is getting annoying. I'll point.
Oh, point. Oh, it's back, baby.
Hey, I have one back. Okay.
No, use it on the
Second.
second. You got the second roll as well.
Yep.
You can't do
Second
that.
shot.
No, you can't. 1 hero point per turn, right?
29
Hey, that strikes.
for
Oh, you
18.
found a magic number. Oh, and 8 damage. Okay, okay.
Oh, technically it's 30, but doesn't.
31
Yeah.
with her, yeah, but nah, it makes no difference.
Well, no, she doesn't get to do that on my
Doesn't
second
do it
attack.
on this one. It's only on the first attack.
Oh yeah, you're right. That wasn't a reroll. That
But
was
because I missed the first one, I
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
+1, and
Yeah.
then 2 misses to
That's right.
finish off.
yeah. Leon.
What can Leon do except for Chuck Spears, you know?
You got it, Leon. The next bit, you're getting real close.
Alright.
Claudia, of her own volition, at some point, like moves away from the burning tent, like she's just like this.
Getting over that.
Let's
So
aim
it's
it real
like,
good.
You know, Rook
I've seen
A3.
this. Right, angle the
Cat
sun.
A3.
Here we go.
Angle the sun.
Spear. -5.
Oh, it doesn't matter,
First,
baby. It
first
doesn't
after all
matter.
the things on the
Yes,
eye.
Where's the flat check, though?
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh baby! Oh baby! Oh,
It was meant to be.
Leon
I angled it.
flies up into the ear, piercing straight through the
It's
heart of this creature,
Okay.
which becomes visible for no particular reason other than narrative, and falls into these burning bushes. Its flames
Nice.
going out, and it's now nothing more than like the withered, blackened form of an ancient hag, all burned up and lying in these bushes.
Yeah, nice throw, Leon. I didn't see what it hit, but fucking did the job.
Yeah.
I kind of like just like try to just like walk to the ground. I'm like, this is a fucking weird spell. So,
Oh wait, I never really thought I saw something like that.
yeah.
You killed it, says Blackbird, as like on the top of the hill,
You gotta heal back.
the burning hut finally like collapses in on itself.
Ooh,
As like a wave of heat rolls out over you, Moonsong.
Thanks, Moonsong.
oh, Beck, you're still slightly on fire there. Let me
Yeah, I kind of try to like pat out the green flames. Like it doesn't seem to like be going out, but it doesn't really hurt though.
Wait, this helped before. I throw up the cloak.
No, I don't think it's working, man.
Yeah,
Was
don't
that
like
hurt?
burning anything.
I kind of
Was it just that?
Blackbird, you knew what this was, right? Is this normal? It's gonna just...
This is
The Blackbird nods sagely and says, this is a curse, the witch flame curse of a witch fire.
Fucking curse. How do we get rid of your one, Leon?
I paid a priest.
Oh, fucking priest. Alright, next time we get through, I guess I'll talk to a fucking priest. Wait, you're basically a priest, Leon.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
but-
is that only to Witchfire, or is it all fire damage he's weakness to now?
All bad. His weakness 5.
Fuck.
Exactly cancel out my fire resistance.
Don't hit yourself.
Yeah, man, the sword's starting to be a little scary.
Oh, fuck. But it doesn't hurt. You're okay, other than it
It
look.
feels alright, but I fucking look ridiculous, right?
Yeah, I mean, this should be about the time you're shrinking down, so it's gonna be a little less.
You're right. Just... I'm like, all right, well, I guess
And now there's big fire on such a small person.
it's
Wait,
good.
I'm gonna check the building to see like
Oh, yeah,
if
by the
there's remains or.
By the way,
uh,
with my holy cascade that I threw at this thing, kind of took it out because this is
Oh,
water.
put the tents out. Yeah, put the tents out.
Nice.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
this.
I didn't throw it to hit this one. I threw it behind the area.
Yeah.
Got you. Like as the fight ended, like the sort of the barely remaining like standing structure of this like collapses now like a burning heap of firewood, basically, Leon.
Because I attempted
So-
DC 20 medicine check on myself.
Okay,
Can
that's
I
allowed.
try and investigate?
Been a bad day.
Did you just hurt yourself?
A bad day for Beck. Stupid flames! They keep getting in the way.
Let me just cut the flames off.
Fucking flames.
Okay, back there.
I'm gonna. I don't think I'll find anything, but I do search the witchfire.
Leon, you have like resistance fire from your shield, right? So like, yeah, you can
I've-
investigate.
Give me
without,
another,
like,
give me another
risking getting
shield
burned.
check.
Yeah, I'll hold my shield on in front of me and try and.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to see.
give me a perception check.
It'll be good now. Hey, Blackbird, that was like an evil sailor, right? Like, it's good we killed it.
It was a tremendously evil force. Yeah, Leon, you find some charred remains, human remains in the hut.
Dawn, though, maybe.
Doesn't seem like they had any kind of armor.
Cheers.
Blackbird says, manifesting as a sinuous form wreathed in sickly green flame, this incorporeal undead forms when a powerful hag or witch dies in agony or rage. The body at the center of the flames usually resembles the witch's idealized self-image, regardless of their age and appearance at the time of death. She kind of gestures down towards like the now like the beautiful form has sort of like become a withered old burned up hag.
What? Hey, Leon, you hear
But
that?
they typically reside in bogs or swamps, which slowly blacken and decay around them. They plague the regions with will-o-wisps and other fiends of fire, such as the creatures that seem to serve it. They have an uncanny relationship with resident witchfires.
Alright, yeah, good thing we did it. I got you.
Yeah, so witchfire apparently might visit villages on the edge of their home terrain to lure away villagers, but always attacks its victims within earshot to make sure that the other villagers hear the screams.
Oh, right, I mean, I didn't even know. Whatever you say, Blackbird. So, yeah, alright, it's good we got it. Alright, good.
I'll come back and say, I'm afraid there were some victims we weren't able to save.
I shake my head. Can't imagine any.
Were there any victims you were able to save?
Well, I mean, okay, there were presence of victims.
Gigantic. People just died, right?
God damn it, Ian, this is not a joke.
Sorry, that's very ill-judged of me.
Alright, but are we gonna be running past any like town that we think's gonna have like a piece that can deal with this, or probably not?
Put it back on the map so you can decide for yourself.
Probably not, huh?
I had my thing done way back east, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you had it done in Greenheart.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like,
Oh, but the first time, I mean, the first time.
they won't know about us, and I'm gonna go in. You know, I'm an adventurer. I got hit by like some weird cursed fire. It's all fine, right?
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I can't really walk around like this all day. I can all make the questions even harder at the border. Oh, why were one of your slaves on fire? You know.
Why are they not bothered by it? Yeah. All right.
Well,
Well,
the flame doesn't really seem to be shedding a huge amount of light either. Like it's
Nice.
only really revealing you.
Okay.
it's not an
But I
advantage.
can't cover up the flames. Like if I put a cloak on, they just flame. They go through.
Yeah,
It.
they just kind of exactly.
Yeah, that's weird.
They don't like burn through it, but they just kind of like show through it.
See them. What if I put a lot of layers of clothing?
It's like the flame just seems to just seems to burn better and better.
Like, but maybe you shouldn't go out of the camp at night. You're pretty visible. I don't know.
Fucking alright, but not like I can do much else in camp. But
Why don't
Yes,
you have some quality time with Claudia over here? Take my spear. Try and communicate with nature.
Claudia's like eyeing you warily with your flames. I can't seem to be moving away from you.
sure, I can try.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what happens?
Yeah. Alright, let's cover some ground. That's even seems to be more important. We get to a fucking at least town nearby before, you know. I mean, I don't want to fight many other flaming creatures when I feel like this, you know.
Yeah.
Right, I guess that was first travel or second travel?
That was fast travel.
Let's move on, I guess.
Man, the final part of that fight took so long, like half of the entire fight.
Yeah, you guys murdered all its companions while it was like revving up to like get its like great summon a will-o-wisp, great invisibility. You know.
Oh, I thought about like charging at the beginning, but it just some stuff in the way. Maybe I should have done it anyway. Would have been pretty big if I could go down and like disrupted spellcasting.
True that.
Alright, but Chris, we find a priest traveling along the way.
Oh, did we? Okay, should I add that to the list of things?
Yes, please. Like 1 in 100 chance. If we have someone in evade, it can be a high level priest in aid of aid, you know. The aid he needs is someone to practice remove curse on.
So 1 in 100, it has to be 666, right? For a counter priest?
It's not 1 in 100, Jacko. It's 1 in
Oh yeah, 66.6. 66.
Also, maybe you want to tell Chris we spent like 30 minutes. You like lay on hands on your animal companion or something.
Yeah, during my watch, I'm gonna heal both my.
Travel action now.
So what if we have a fight? Your
There's no chance of there being any kind of fight.
No
Which exit are we
chance.
going into?
Southeast.
Southeast, okay. Planes traveling.
I told you, Jack. That's fucking he lay on hands on him. I fucking told you. Chris just blows fast because you have to say he's allowed to have done it.
But actually, didn't we? That was our second travel action for the day.
No,
wasn't
that
it?
was your first travel action for the
You
day.
sure?
But we don't upgrade this one. It's a quick level fight. Chris is gonna be nice until.
Maybe it was. Well, I'll just move you. Maybe I'll move you a hex for that fight. Hang on, let me just check real quick.
Wajima was there. We were not there.
So I remember doing the night roll and then a first nothing check because we had 2 in a row, and I thought, oh, was this during a night battle? But no, it's like, oh no, it's a second movement.
This fight was long after a second.
Yeah, man, it can't scroll all the way up. But like, the distance checks out right. 1, 2, 1, 2. I really thought it was the first. I only noted down like 3 moves in the experience tracker. But potentially you're right.
Wait, where is it? I can't even see.
So well, Chris, while you're deciding, I lay on hands, everybody.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, we had lunch time to do that.
Take an hour? Yeah, lunch an hour? Okay, so that's 6 lay on hands.
Scroll. Sage's analysis. Man, that's near the start of the fight.
I'll do
resting.
2.
Yeah, no, it was second travel action.
Ah, perfect.
Oh, it's fine.
No
So
kind of fight. Thank God.
HP.
How fortunate for you guys. I pushed
I'll
the wrong button.
I'll skip my religion check, Chris.
That was
at the
meant to
end.
be, well, resting in planes. Nothing at all, see?
You were traveling again because you had to do
Yeah.
resting.
What? Oh, you're right. Nothing at all.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay, today, Tom, you're gonna try crafting, right?
You want to close
yes,
the turn
yes,
order
I
for us,
will.
by the way? It's just randomly open
Oh, yeah,
with
you're
blank.
Yeah.
Crafting!
Let me delete everyone from it then, please.
Nah, very average roll.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
Because I chill with the tiger today.
You chill with the tiger. Okay, make a nature check.
Not to hear it. Tiger.
The tiger just keeps like moving away from you.
Hey, come here, kitty. I'm finally on. You know your dad.
Like it eventually gets in a tree.
What do you mean? When I go find Leon after I'm like, Leon, your fucking tiger's broken, man.
When you say broken, what do you
Doesn't like how to behave like a cat. I've had a cat. Normally they like fire. They like curl up next to it.
I thought you like broken in half, man.
Nah, he's fine. He's up a tree somewhere.
Oh, yeah, it's still getting used to it, I imagine.
Right.
Well, come here. I need to heal your wounds. Sit down for a bit.
No, yeah.
Okay, I heal everybody up instead of doing my
Okay,
nightly check.
that's very reasonable.
Go ahead and make sure we get enough hexes actually level. Chris, give us more hexes.
Okay, well, nothing happens that night. In the morning, we move southeast, as was said.
Leon, like good half.
And as we travel through plains, you encounter nothing at all. Who says there was a fight here? There was nothing.
No,
First travel action is nothing. Where are we going for the second one?
southeast.
Southeast again?
Southeast. Yeah.
Okay. Plains traveling. Nothing at all.
Nighttime.
Nighttime indeed. Everybody has a nice, calm evening of doing their roles.
Tomorrow you'll get a moose. All right, I talked to the tiger today because it was getting better.
Yeah. Like this time, it still seems very uncomfortable with the flames. But
Yeah,
like,
the flames are
it
fucked.
kind of lets you pet it.
It's a curse, It sucks. Yeah.
Like when you realize the flames aren't actually burning it, it's kind of more comfortable with them. It kind of eyes them still warily. Like you see the flames flickering in its eyes.
You're like a religious tiger, right? Like you know all about curses. It's a curse. Can you cure a cursed tiger, Claudia? No.
Claudia.
Remove curse ability.
Oh, that's very nice of you to check, Chris.
Claudia makes an occultism. Why does Claudia have legal law?
Look, you gave me an exact copy of my sheet, right? I haven't deleted everything.
You're right. No, Claudia looks wisely and shakes their tiger head.
You had to respond to. I look like what the fuck? The tiger's actually smart. And I'm like, oh, wait. So you know what I'm saying, huh?
No, apparently it's got 2 ends. It doesn't shake its tiger head, but it kind of pats at the curse and it looks forlorn.
Yeah, I look forlorn as well.
Anyway, okay, stealth, crafting, still no bueno.
I'll do a nature check as well.
It's gonna be worse than mine, fucking bullshit. I rolled better.
Is that just about bueno, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just about bueno. You sense attunement with the spirits of the forest nearby, the brethren of Claudia, the brethren and sisterin of Claudia. They might have come to help had there been an attack tonight. Who knows if there will be? Nope, you were good.
Yeah, my back though.
Southeast just again, like Bromwell?
Yeah, I guess so, because there's borders right there.
That's like I never like looking at it. Like, I mean, we don't really that. Man, I'm not a big fan of flames. Like, do y'all Blackbird? Wait, that's like a board city, right? You reckon that's big enough?
What?
Like, was it actually 1 in 100, Chris?
What? No, it wasn't 1 in 100, but it's pretty low.
Oh my god! Oh. So I'm just talking like, hey, see, that's maybe a food city we can find. Oh, like, see this guy?
And she's like, oh, hey, right there.
I was like, wait a second. I got to elbow Leon in the side when it happened. Leon, that's
Oh my god.
He has robes, he has a beard, he has... That's a classic look.
It was 1 in 21.
Oh, I go right over to him, Chris.
Yeah.
So hail.
What is it? Let me just check out what is this priest. Okay, Han. Firstly, how to take a traveling priest out of the traveling.
Literally the only one ever.
I usually call him father.
Hey, father. Sorry, over here.
Now, this one is a young female halfling.
Oh, lady. Sorry, over here.
Or your mother,
Oh, wow.
They're the children of
Seem
God.
to be afflicted by a curse there, big guy.
That's it, you've heard of this. So we fought an evil hag. We're good people.
Where'd that come from? Evil hag, you say? Oh,
I think
that's a strange thing. It's a
Which
strange thing.
fire?
Witchfire, that's it.
Which fire, you say? Well,
Do you have any knowledge of how to get rid of like a curse like this? Do you?
I have the power on me. Have you got the coin?
Oh, we got coin.
Yes,
Right? Oh.
I do.
Jacko, can you remember how much it costs to get a curse taken off?
Yes, it is in fact 50 gold pieces.
Or an attempt anyway, because they have to counteract the level of it.
Oh, we can keep paying.
Because it's a pretty high gold
I have 2 casts today.
All right, well, I'm sure you can follow us if you don't get it done in time. All right. Yeah, Blom, yeah.
Yeah, I'm paying her.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to remove 50 until we know.
Do you need me to take off my cloak or anything?
D20 plus. What is this? Like this?
It's been a while since I've been as a doctor.
Okay, the first check is not successful. The second one is successful.
But we only pay for the successful one.
Right? No, you have to pay for both attempts, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so it's 100. Okay.
100 gold.
Right, well, it's worth it, right? Like,
That was a tough curse. Must have been one hell of a hag.
well, if you go much further this way, you might see a big old burned out hut. We'll see, she was around there.
I see.
Yeah.
Wait, by the way, what god do you worship out of interest?
That's a good question.
Yep.
It just so happens that the god that I have worshipped my whole adult life, I love very much, is in fact
Oh yeah.
Sarenrae.
Oh. Yeah, it's a pretty basic one, to be honest. Yeah.
It's a good one, right? Like.
Oh
You're
yeah,
a basic bitch. You know?
she does all the healing and the.
Just burning hands on you, bro. Hey, take this. No.
She has no more cast left today. Get fucked.
You got no more cast of removed cast.
Oh.
To remove curse is just how you make all the money on the road traveling around.
Cast people.
Oh well, yeah, I don't want to take your time too much. You know.
Edicts are to destroy the spawn of Rovigard, protect allies, provide aid to the sick and wounded, for adequate compensation, of course, and allow redemption.
Man, how do you feel about the dawn out of interest?
Ooh.
Sorry?
Fuck them.
Good for you. Alright, well, you know, keep on fucking them.
Well, praise the sun. Go on.
Where's the sun leave? Safe travels, friends.
Yeah.
Drop the sun off down the road on a little pony.
I kind of turned to. See, that's a much more straightforward God right there. You know, like I don't
It's
really
true. It's true. It's also kind of
Strange-
boring
very strange
in a
one.
way.
But man, that was really lucky, huh? Like we
Yeah, quite.
Like in 24 hours.
I still don't
basically.
believe in destiny, but my God, this is weird.
Uh, 1 and 21.
Alright, well, I guess I was about to say maybe we should check out town, but I guess now we can, you know, just keep to the
Yeah,
road.
let's just keep going. Southeast.
Yeah, southeast, yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I adjust my goggles, Chris, and I look towards the edge of the woods. Do we see strange movement?
Again,
Give me a perception check.
I do rather adjusting the goggles for our own goggles.
buddy.
Huh. What? You have so good perception.
Okay.
Beck, you see but the wind blowing in the trees. Leon, you don't even see that. Moving on.
I thought that was
Windy, windy.
Another step.
Traveling.
Another plane's traveling button.
Oh my god.
It's on the log on fire, you know what I mean?
Good thing we're going into hiding soon.
You know. Like Chris, rough number. Just, you know, if it's like 100, maybe I can be convinced not to fight.
No, it's a group of 8 of them patrolling along the edge of the trees.
Oh, that's one for every, or 2 for everyone.
Oh, I better go tell them I saw some wind over there. One sec, guys. I went off towards them.
Nice, you know, road on the edge of the not road, but like a path down the edge of the forest. I have a map for that. Let's bring the party over. Let's get you some tokens going
I
on.
haven't been able to kill Dawn for like 3 weeks, oh baby, and I've had some.
For 3 stinking weeks.
I've had some mental
All right,
problems.
so you guys like out here because you guys I assume you just charge them. So like, let's figure
Well, some of us do at least.
They're traveling along the road, heading north to south. You guys can. I mean, no, it's not really north to south. The cardinal direction is not correct on this
We
map.
ambush them.
Oriented.
Yeah, maybe we have.
Let's see. That's not in your style, really, is it?
No, I mean maybe I'm off the boss and have my sword out already. You know, that's
Yeah. But I mean, ambushed, so that's not really.
I mean, I can be standing behind a tree and ready to charge at them. You know.
Anyway,
I want Claudia to hide.
You go back to Hill Hut and get a.
Hey, backyard
Blackbird
cemetery.
token. Bring Blackbird onto this map.
Yeah, let's chill.
And
Wait,
let's get a nice number of dawn, you know? A nice friendly dawn encounter.
I give Claudia a look. Look, I'm not even on fire anymore. Easy.
come on, give him a hug, Claudia. You deserve it.
Fucking intelligent. It's like actual tiger, by the way, Leon. Sorry, I know they're like all right there, but like,
We say intelligent. Oh,
she shook her head, man, when I was talking about the curse.
Let's say 8.
Yeah.
huh. Are you sure she wasn't just like begging for pets or something?
Nah, not sure at all.
Yeah, cats usually do that, and then they lie on the ground, and then they like do this motion, and then you pet their belly. It's very important to know.
I remember that from my next nature.
Yeah,
check.
don't do it with your sword, though, please.
I'm not a fucking idiot.
All right. Well, I
I've
mean,
had it in my life, but never one quite so.
I just you always you're real.
I sure. I did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Where do we charge Captain? Like Captain.
Hang on.
Yeah, they like rally the troops.
I hate that shit, man. Why can't you do that?
Oh, I actually can. Just
What?
wait until we. Well, I don't quite rally. I intimidate them.
Oh, that's the opposite.
Yeah, well, it's. But
Same
it's-
net effect -1.
Yeah, we cry
Okay,
out.
so you guys want to like try and ambush them as they're like heading down, just like.
And do they have to be in the middle of the fucking road? Can they not be like towards one end or the other a little bit?
Hmm?
Yeah, they can
Oh.
shift them up.
No, they can still be a little bit. They can still be like back here, you know.
Where the trees were ambushed. Oh, will we wait for them?
It's pretty far.
You guys all roll stealth initiative.
Stealth. What if I want all perceptive initiative?
Oh, Blackbird has to hide too. Haha.
Why do I do stealth though?
Because you're hiding.
I'm not really.
Get the fuck down right now. Come on.
What do I get wrong understanding here, Chris, at the side? But I actually...
Okay, I rolled an 8.
Alright, Leon, good work.
Definitely an ambush. His rules.
yeah, they are ambushing us.
Oh, Chris, can I have done actions like before, like this turn, though? Like,
Depends what action you want to have done.
Yeah,
Ready
I
my
most definitely would have hunt
shit.
prayed.
Okay.
I pull out the Rod of Wonder.
Can I have done
That's my pre-action.
Oh yeah, the captain.
What do you want in?
faces dashing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, at least I'm not that bad. It's okay. Not like you, Leon. Jesus, man. Leon's literally just standing there chatting. Wait, you don't get to roll for Claudio, I don't think, Jacko.
No, yeah, sorry, that's not a really initiative. That's just trying to hide.
Oh, okay.
Sergeant Perception. And then privates.
Wait, what's the captain roll out of it? 23.
Yeah,
Oh,
23.
Above me. Hate to see it.
No, that's okay. They'll just come closer. Then we...
To us benefit, yeah? They're gonna be like, "What's that behind the tree?" Yeah.
Yeah, they some of them seem to hesitate as if they sort of sense your presence, but Bromok, you have the drop on them from your
No
absurdly hidden position.
Yep.
No, since it's Bromok's presence, so yeah.
Yeah, so
Even
I
can
will.
tell you see where she's on the map.
Bromok just like attacks 3 times before anyone else goes.
Four times.
Bromok's like 39, next one's at 26.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take all 4 shots at it for sure. At the captain.
Love to
At
do
the
it.
captain. Oh, hang on, I need a...
Chief for the first one, right?
Pew, pew, pew.
Some New Dawn music.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacko, you were vote. Yeah.
Well, technically, I think Chris always lets me roll stealth and initiative, so this is fine as well. I think technically you have to roll separate stealth. I'm not sure.
Nah.
Who's that? What was that? Who did
Hit
that?
them, Bromok. Shoot them. Against
So, flat-footed.
Against a flat-footed captain, that is a hit. In fact, it's a hit against a regular captain.
It's a 26,
Yeah.
right? 26 AC is captains, right?
Oh, you're
I don't
gonna...
know.
11.
Can you give us a spreadsheet, Chris, for how captains in this game work? So we just remember instead of asking every
Well, let's do it again, only for 15.
Only for 15. Arrows suddenly sprout from the captain.
Pew pew.
Oh, we're going?
Then-
Oh, shit, we're going, Leon.
Oh yeah, let me get up real quick.
Oh, we were gonna wait till they were closer, you know.
That's actually some good damage. I'm tempted to reuse my reroll that I got on it.
-4 though, you're crazy.
Insane.
You got
I mean,
it.
I only need a 9 to hit it.
26. No, you need
Fuck
a...
it.
It's the last
It's
fight
only-
of the
yeah, you need
session
a
anyways.
So it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
-4.
Sure. I will do it though, because
Okay.
Why not? You know? When are we gonna
come
need
on
to hear?
fuck.
Yeah. Stupid
Well,
waste.
Still a miss, but 4th shot, and my 4th shot is going to be a skirmish shot, by the way,
Ooh.
Okay.
because I can.
Yep.
Because why not?
32
Ha!
Oh,
Well,
wow,
33.
Yeah.
33.
What a hit.
for 12, and then I can go back 25 feet.
What's that gif where the guy's like drinking a pint and then like, oh shit, it's time to
Do
go?
you want some space off the bottom, Bromok? I can give you some...
I can just go there. That's
I'm
fine.
not sure if I know that.
I'm basically trying to put myself like in the a lot of trees between them and me.
Sure. Okay. Moonsong.
I will aim the rod at the captain and activate it.
God damn it. But so many effects are like close range,
She's
right?
gonna have pretty flowers growing from her.
Look,
nose.
man, it can chuck like fireball or like sleep or slow. You know, this is some good stuff.
Sure.
Okay, well, let's find out what it chucks.
It can, Tom.
90. 90 is...
Very fire.
Fire.
If they try to cast invisibility, we got him.
Fairy fire. let's
Dude, what do you say?
just-
Butterflies? I
fire.
mean, it's pretty fucking close to butterflies.
So its range is 120 feet. Its area is a 10-foot burst. All creatures in the area you cast spell colorful heartless fire, colorful heartless heatless fire of your choice.
Yeah, I know
The
that.
color of your choice for the duration. Visible creatures can't be concealed while affected by fairy fire. And blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So everyone within 10 feet of the captain, including the captain. So basically, captain and lieutenant. What color, Tom?
Pink.
Nice.
Can't believe we
Already had my finger on the pink button. Is that a wait? That's 2 actions, right? Or is that a full turn?
No, that's a 2 actions. 2 actions.
Nice.
Does it do anything other than like making them not be able to go invisible?
I think it's pretty much just that. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't be
Cool
concealed.
beans.
That's like fog of war or something, you know?
Yeah, but like fog, you still see them easily.
If only you had like a 5th level spell of like damage and a 20-foot radius spear though. That you could use instead.
Nah. They will move. They will move like more. I'll activate the boots of speed.
Dude,
and just
what if all of them
charge
just
down there.
fucking charge you?
Okay.
Okay.
The lieutenant cries out, "It's a trap! And they made us pink!" Lieutenant draws a composite short bow. And dropping to one knee for nothing other than roleplay effect, takes shots at Moonsong.
We'd love to hear it.
Okay, 1 range increment. 2 shots. So it's 24.
And Tom never
Nope.
gets
And
punish him.
I could
25.
just need to check what's the range of this thing. Nah, okay, not close enough. Fine. Yeah, take a tiny bit of damage.
Tiny.
Or is it? Okay, yeah. I take 6 damage. That's nothing. Damn.
They're also tanky.
The captain draws her light hammer
I'm not tanky.
and rallies the troops, which is all of them.
Shit, she did it.
Oh wait, sorry. At the start of combat, Chris. Sorry, it's been so long.
What do you think?
Can
What
I
do you wanna
still do my feature that I?
What's your feature?
It is. Wait, let me. It is. Where is it? There we go. Battle cry.
Doesn't sound very stealthy, but yeah, sure.
Oh wait, no, it's within 30 feet anyway, so I can't do it. Nope, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
bye.
Nice, not stealthy at all. Right. So the captain draws light hammer, rallies the troops, and then moves
Oh, you fool.
moves on you guys.
I should know.
Hell Knight plate clanking. She approaches the trees. You've concealed yourselves. This corporal.
Wait, Beck, are you on the initiative? I can't see that.
No, what quiz am I on with?
What do you want me to do about it? What are you?
I'm on 22.
I'm 22. Okay, so after this one. Cool.
Oh, I did click stuff, my bad.
22, and then I just click and drag under there. Okay. This corporal draws its flail. All I need is icons to. Hang on, make a note of this right now. Like melee and ranged icons, so I know who's got weapons out. Melee/ranged icons. I always keep thinking this and then never doing it. Draws flail and moves up with the captain. Speed. I don't know what creature I copied this from. It has 20-foot swim and swamp stride. Okay, that's definitely gonna actually apply. Move up next to the captain like this.
Oh.
Beck, your turn.
Alright, I'll see you around there, Leon. I rage.
Wait, we're going?
I'll see you on the other side of the tree. And then I'll
Well, you know what we never do is the rage icon anymore. You've got to have the rage icon.
sudden charge this storm.
I mean, yeah, him going big is an indication already.
Yeah, I know, but like, what if you
Do
have
I have reactions?
captains do not.
And corporals have a 10-foot reach, and they do, right?
Corporals have a flail with no reach and no reactions.
You love to see it. I charge to here. Oh, hey there.
You definitely move through the captain's space there a bit, right?
I said charge. I have like.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. And then, and then for part of the final action, I will take a swing at the Capitan. 34.
34. It's not a crit.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So 27, 30, 36. Okay.
I forget, if in this edition, if you haven't had a turn yet, can you use a reaction or?
No,
You gain reactions at the start of your turn.
Makes sense.
This private.
Blackbird isn't on the initiative, is she? Oh, she is.
Yeah.
She rolled so bad. Oh, Blackbird, you suck.
You're very stealthy. This
Really,
private.
sister.
What do privates even do? They have attacks of opportunity, and they apparently have a ferocity reaction. I never remember to use it.
And they
Yeah,
have,
they're the ones. They're the ones who don't go down at 0. They're busted.
they
Yeah.
have javelins.
Privates are javelin boys today. What's the range on a javelin?
Javelins.
I think they're
How
always
far
javelins.
away are you? More than 30.
You'll have to hit.
moves up here, draws a javelin, and throws it at you. Ha!
Open the rock first, I think you'll find.
He's like kind of using the rock for a bit of cover, but he's easily got sight on you. He's got like easy sight to this square and this square and this square. This square's slightly blocked. Like he's fine.
Luckily, he misses.
Misses anyway.
Luckily.
Corporal draws flail, rushes up to you.
Hasn't seen I have attack opportunities. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. But actually, Beck looks like he has almost horrible glee. Like it's kind of like you shouldn't be happy.
It's kind of evil.
Kind of evil a little.
We're the baddies.
Kind of evil.
That is a crit. So he is dead.
Beck doesn't really mind being the baddie. Actually, he's okay with this role in life.
No longer rallied.
Kind of spit on the ball.
Down in one go.
Oh.
This one
Spit is
moves
a
up
free
to
action.
here, draws a javelin, and hurls it at you, Beck.
It's been too long.
Ha! Come on. Nope.
Man, I saw
The sergeant draws a short bow and joins in the Beck hunting.
I hate those ones. Fuck.
I'm just checking if there's anything else that's useful. No, whatever. Draws out a short bow and takes 2 shots.
Nope.
There's a reason he's not.
Just idiots again. No more flying around. No more invisibility.
Okay, Blackbird
Kid in a candy shop.
uses her Sage's analysis on the captain. Rolling society. Oh wow, she sucks. You don't successfully Sage's analysis,
Wow.
but she moves.
I don't know about all the Dawn Captains. You really know everything there is to know about them.
We did
here.
fight someone. I think she already maybe has known.
Yeah, but it's like her Sage's analysis is like a whole different thing. It's like a concentration.
That's fair.
She moves up to here with 2 actions.
Oh,
She has her staff out, like it was already at the ready.
Yeah.
Private, you know what he does? Hold the line. Moves up here, draws a javelin, hurls it at Beck.
This lieutenant, look at him though, just standing right in front of
It's
him.
very nice.
Nope.
Nice AOE possibility.
Leon.
And one that could use my shield, but I don't think stunning these privates is going to be that important. So
Take good add the icons than it is to kill them.
I will fully stand up and use that.
Oh wait, everyone
Intimidating.
was no one missed by 1, but everyone was inspired by the captain. Technically, a +1 to hit, but whatever.
I'm going to try and intimidate the captain with my disapproving look.
Give him a look, Leo. Give him one of your looks.
Where did the whole thing about disapproving look? Where did that come from?
It's the name of the.
It's
Really?
It's not actually disapproving look. Right?
No, it's called.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was something else.
Moralizing look or something. To be
Yeah.
No, it's called
Yeah.
glare or something.
Well, in Glare, I think, yeah.
Oh,
27 against Captain's Will DC, which is exactly 27.
succeeds.
No, it's in the Jack
I
succeeds.
succeed?
Oh yeah.
Will DC sets DC, so intimidated in frightened 2, right? Or just frightened 1.
And then I look at Claudia and say, "It's time to hunt." And as I throw my spear, I command her to pounce at her. Huh.
But like also so that she moves forwards first, and then the spear goes.
He's not doing the sports thing. He's doing the actual. Sheet.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm doing the pounce.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, my bad. Shouldn't have moved Claudia. You can have her back.
Please, I make the triggers not
Okay,
all.
so spear at captain. So 35 is a crit on the frightened captain
Oh my god.
Hey, baby.
for 36. And what's the bleed damage?
5?
D10 now. Or something?
Oh, yeah, because of crits. So.
Yeah, D10 good.
D10. Give the
And
icon
what's the wait? Do you have critical suicidation? No, in weapons.
I believe I do. Yeah.
What's spear do?
Clumsy one.
So another -1 AC.
And then I'm assuming my cat was undetected because it rolled 35 on stealth.
Yeah.
Okay, so it remains undetected, so they're flat-footed towards this, if they weren't already. And then I actually strike with the.
Did Claudia move? Because I still see her next to you.
Yeah, I moved her back. I was like, let Jacko do it, but now I'll just move her forwards again.
Wait, that can't be 5d6. It's 2d6.
It's just flanking as well if they weren't already flat-footed.
Huh.
They have a lot of questions, huh?
Ooh, 26, that hits, right? Yeah.
Captain, like this captain's like 24 AC and then a flat-footed as well, so yeah, easy hits.
For another 8. That's my turn.
Another 8.
Alright, Cormac's got it. I already
Cormac,
touched
you're
the
done.
eyes from the captain.
And I will use a free action to tip my heels together to get the bonus movement speed from the boots of Elvenkind.
Okay.
And then I will do 30 feet to their skirmish strike to shoot the captain.
Okay.
We used to be so scared of captains.
So 30, because flat-footed, basically, for 15.
It's 15 on the captain. Captain is very low.
But not dead.
But not
1
dead.
HP.
They do have D10 bleed damage though, I mean.
But they get a turn before that.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I hate this so much.
Pretend you had missed.
Huh?
To pretend you.
Yeah,
What
this
a
happens like I swear
dead
every
end,
other time I shoot at someone and they get low. So yeah, I'll just take hunted shot because there's no purpose in not doing it, just in case.
You could always miss. Yeah, good thing you 100 shot. Yeah, good thing you 100 shot. Hey, you lost action to shoot it again.
So last action to shoot with +2 and flat-footed.
Nope.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
That is
Okay.
a
21.
6.
Flat-footed makes it 23, and it's a -2 AC, which makes it 24. You missed by 1.
Wait, but it's also clumsy.
Yeah, clumsy, and it's
And do you add so the +2 from my previous?
basically it's effective with flat-footed, clumsy, and frightened. Its effective AC is 22.
So minus
And
4.
you got a +2. You got a 21.
Feels kind of bad.
Sadness.
Wow, you probably thought that.
Ay. Feels bad, man.
Yikes! Well,
Oh, sorry, my cat does an extra 1d4 precision damage against flat-footed targets.
Persistent damage?
Precision damage.
Precision.
So an extra 2 damage.
How much health it had.
Yeah, Cormac all the turns back then.
You can. We'll just redirect those attacks against.
You would have 103, right?
Oh yeah, you would have moved the hump right. Forget the last attack. The first 4 attacks. 3 attacks. Who do you want to attack next, Josh? Given this captain is dead.
so I don't have to. I can go back before the hunted shot, then, right?
Yeah, you're saying you have to use those rules.
Yeah, we'll just redirect those rolls as they were, but like against a different target instead. So the first shot was a 28 for 15 against whom?
See.
So well, again, I would have.
28 for 15
that's
was
fine.
the
You can hunt
captain.
someone first.
Right?
Yeah, I
yeah.
would have hunted shot the corporal. And
Oh,
then
no,
taken
you're right.
all
No,
the-
you're right. No, the hunt, 28 for 15 starts to happen on the captain. That's what would have
Yeah.
killed the captain. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we can go
yeah.
back before the
20.
hunter shot. So you would have hunted prey on the corporal and then done a 20 and a 16. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So 20 hits, 16 misses. So you would have done 8 on the.
It's oh my god, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Not so bad.
Imagine 20 hitting. I have plus 20 to hit.
Moon song.
Divine Wrath on the good old group of buckos over there.
Buckos.
All these ones over here. Okay.
Does it hit the sergeant or no?
Must
Yeah,
be right.
yeah. Like from here, basically.
Oh, that's some nice damage you got there, my
God
friend.
damn it, man! Look at 18. Well, that is 6156. So it is
Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's see. Privates, 3 fortitudes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Man, they nailed that shit. Nobody
tried
crit
so
failed.
hard.
That's pretty bad.
So they all take 18.
Six.
Minus 18. Minus 18. Minus 18. And then the sergeant makes a fort save. Passes. Critically passes. No problemo.
He's actually not awful, is what this.
Lieutenant, fortitude save. Fails. Takes the 18.
Lieutenants were lower than sergeants, right?
No.
Oh, lieutenants are higher? Okay.
Yeah, they're higher.
Yeah, they're the ones who actually do have attacks over them. And they have the glaives.
Above lieutenant.
Okay, lieutenant's below captain.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna move like over here as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right. Forgot about that.
Maybe.
Oh,
Okay,
heavens.
lieutenant.
I don't know what you did back there, but they don't seem to like it.
Okay, you've got lesser cover because you got it's a little bit of foliage between you and them, Moonsong. But lieutenant directs its fire at you.
Bring him down.
They have a mage. They have a mage. 1, 2, 3.
They have a mage. They're attacking Moonsong.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
Moonsong looks at an AoE. They don't know what it's
That's true.
what a mage is.
Mm.
I didn't say they have a sage, you know. Yeah, I assume auras miss you. This corporal finds himself in a bad position,
Really bad rules from her. 4,
but
5.
nevertheless, he's no longer inspired either. None of them are.
Oh, you love to see it.
Oh, I did delete the captain's token. It should have been a red captain on the ground. Hang on.
Yeah, we want to get that captain's badge later, you know. That's how we're gonna pay our entrance more than that. They're like, we didn't bring 100. Oh, baby, did we?
There we go. Okay,
Enemy
this
of the
one
enemy.
will attack you wildly, Beck, with his flail.
You're out of range. Well out of range.
Doesn't give me my rage temporary damage though, so that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, it is now your turn.
Do I even bother attacking him? he's on this hunt prey, right? I see.
He's also flanked by Blackbird, though.
Yeah, but that's fine. Whatever. One more.
You know, his AC is like 17 with the flank.
I sudden charge to around here, like around the side, you know, whatever.
Oof.
And then I
Nothing
attack.
personnel, kids.
I attack the sergeant. Yeah, what did he have? Javelins or bow? He was bow, right?
Get a short bow out, yeah.
I hate those people. People with short bows. Ooh.
What hits?
Does it hit a sergeant?
Yes, that hits the sergeant. Easy peasy.
Fucking stupid natural force.
37.
With
And then I'll make everyone nice and low for another AoE. I'll hit the lieutenant, if hopefully, but with my second attack, obviously. 27 against the lieutenant.
27 is a hit on the lieutenant.
Love to see.
For a chonky 33 plus 437.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And that is my turn.
This private drops his. No, he actually didn't have. He threw the javelin.
Yeah,
Draws his battle axe.
what a guy.
When I look at him, I consider whether it's worth it for him. I decide it is not worth it for him. He can attack me.
Draws his battle axe. Steps to here.
Hey, he's really asking for.
I'm like, shit.
And
I would you
attacks you.
I knew I wasn't going to worry about. I wasn't worried about
This one is dead. This one draws his battle axe.
I'm surrounded. Oh no.
Steps to here.
Oh, back doing great at
Fuck.
doing great at the
That's
line,
nice.
buddy. You're really practicing.
Okay, that hits.
That hits.
Like, oh, shit. Leon, we never practiced flanking.
Oh yeah. Well, usually I put my shield
It's
on one
hard
side.
with one
and-
person to practice flanking.
The sergeant drops his short bow. No, actually, he steps to here.
He's a genius.
He's got the biggest brain you've ever seen and shoots at you twice
Man, he's
But
so
not the
with
biggest
a
arm.
composite short bow.
Nope.
damn.
And he would have done extra D4 precision damage as well because of his allies. What a shame. Blackbird. Blackbird uses her Sage Analysis on the corporal. Ah, wait, I gotta roll, not just click the button. Yes, she's correctly analyzed the corporal. Oh man, she keeps getting timely advice. Man, I suck at this NPC. Maybe what I want to do instead is like roll a d4 at the start of each combat and one of you controls. So I don't have to think.
Fuck this. No, I don't want.
Attacks the corporal.
Ooh. There's extra damage, right? An extra 2d.
That's a crit.
Ooh,
And it does an extra 2d6. Actually, it's a super crit. It's just plus 2 bonus to attack and AC against this thing. So 2d6 and we double this bad boy. So we're looking at 16, 30 damage is his exact HP.
Wow.
She is a true sage. She just knew it.
Jesus.
Clonks him down as he turns to watch the retreating back. And then reuses her sage's analysis on the lieutenant.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Nailed it.
Crit success +4 to a bonus attack also.
Okay. This one draws his battle axe and attacks you twice.
And when this one draws, I give a look at the Lieutenant looks like a smart boy. He'll probably step out of range and then do something. So I'll attack this 5-ed. He's like, oh, it's safe to draw a weapon. So I'm like, no. He's so afraid.
What if you roll a 1 though? Okay, you didn't, but what if you did?
Smash.
You smite him mightily. You crit him,
Oh.
and yet with his ferocity reaction. I'll tell you what it does. It says right here, the monster reduces 0 HP trigger. The monster avoids being knocked out and remains at 1 HP. But actually, you know what? You just killed him straight. He can't do this because he doesn't avoid being knocked out because he would have just straight up died. So he just dies.
No,
It says avoids being knocked out, but like he wouldn't have knocked him out here because you needed to do like 28 damage or something, and you did 70.
Max HP is that low, huh?
Yeah, they only have 23 max.
Oh, feels bad.
So yeah, his ferocity doesn't have. Sad for him. Leon,
Like,
you're-
it's a good weapon. Shit.
I'm slow boy.
only you were on your horse.
If only.
I know, right? But
What would be better?
or it's not very. Yeah, maybe true. Okay, I'll move up here. I'll throw my spear at the lieutenant at a range increments. No, yeah.
Really? Damn, that sucks. It's so slow range.
It's 20.
Yeah.
It's pretty hefty. So that's
24.
-2, 24.
What's Lieutenant?
24 on the lieutenant is a miss.
Wow. I missed. That's embarrassing.
It's one of these guys, Leon. That's a little. Yeah.
I'm distracted because I'm ordering Claudia to charge and pounce on this private right here. Yeah.
You don't get that. Did you only get the extra precision last time because you were undetected, or do you always get the extra precision?
But when they're flat-footed, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Audio. What?
Misses the
What
private.
natural one. Do I want to reroll this?
It's like the last combat.
Yeah, I
right?
do here. Yeah, I want Claudia to succeed, you know? I'll use a reroll. Bam. 19.
Hits the private, uses his ferocity to stay alive.
Like you're able to use it feels bad.
Cool.
Bromok.
What's the range on weapons again? Oh, like a longbow, composite longbow.
110, I think.
100?
Composite longbows? I think composite 110 and normal longbows are 100. No.
Remember.
Sounds
I guess I could do.
calculated.
No, it's just 100. Sorry, I was wrong. It's
Okay. So I will hunt prey the sergeant.
Hunt prey the sergeant. Yep.
And then let me see. I'm doing this so I can get the line of sight good on him. Then I'll go forward my 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go to there.
Back again.
And shoot at him thrice.
Okay, Black Bottom energies are reaction to give you a bonus on the first attack.
Okay. So 26.
So his helmet doesn't have a lower half. Shoot him in the mouth.
Jesus.
26. I would hit anyway. What a shame. So 10.
In the mouth?
Alright.
Which way is he facing?
And then second and third shots.
No,
Well, he's dead.
Ooh, he does.
Is he dead to the second? Yes, he's actually dead to the second.
Shot, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Second is actually
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter. The third one comes with it, and while he's
Yeah,
falling to the floor dead,
You
another
double
one catches him perfectly in the mouth.
crit him twice.
Oh, baby.
Nice.
Moon.
I just want to see then, just for fun.
Mm.
Lots.
Lots.
Some nice numbers.
And he's on fire twice.
I'll still just do the same thing. Just AoE the remaining 3. The tiger's not lawful, right? It's kind of,
Nah, it's,
Nah, it's chaotic.
it's cat. No, no, no.
cat. Okay, sure.
It's cat talk.
Okay.
Cat.
Dies for sure.
And with that, right? They could do ferocity though, right?
That one can't use his reaction.
Not that one.
This one has a reaction, so uses ferocity. But doesn't matter what his rolls. Actually, if he crit fails a save, he would die anyway. Let me check that.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one could technically crit succeed as well. Okay, this is important.
Oh yeah.
Fortitude.
Oh, crit fail.
Yeah, crit fail, so dies anyway, and regular old fail, so okay, so these both die. Cool.
So just the lieutenant.
Just the lieutenant remaining, who has to, of course, also make a fortitude save.
Oh,
that's a crit fail.
Crit fail, baby.
And with that, he is also dead.
That's a fail. Because a success is if you roll a 26, you succeed. He rolled 10 lower, so he failed.
Yeah, crit fails.
No,
because 36 is a crit success, 26 is a regular success, 16 is a threshold for crit fail.
But doesn't he have to roll below 15, please, one rolling?
He rolled 10 lower than he would have passed on a 26, exactly passed, and he rolled 10 lower than that. So
yeah, so a 16 should be normal fail.
He must fail, like 100%. If he's on a 26, you can't fail on a 16.
You're right. He's at 10 HP then. Oh, I typed that wrong. Not dead after all. Just
I would kill Steal. How you
king.
Vex Bloodthirst, he doesn't want any magic to get this guy.
Okay, well, it's his turn. And he steps here and continues his barrage against the +1 cover Moonsong. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, God, sorry, Moonsong. I shouldn't have said it.
Fucking prick.
So that's 22 plus another D10.
Oh.
32 damage against me.
He's not an expert, is he? Because otherwise he.
No, he's not.
God damn it, Ian.
And yeah, this one is dead.
I'll save you. Wait, why did you get feedback? You should only had 2 pits.
You right? You missed the lot. He didn't get the nat one.
Step up behind him. And by that I mean I walk up behind him and then I take a swing. You should be focusing on something else right now, man. And then I try to find my button, but I can't. My character sheet's being weird.
Here comes the one.
Please, I want to kill Steel.
Yeah.
Blackbird goes before me, so that's.
Yeah, please push the button.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Yay. And that's so bad. Oh, 17 or 2 now. Won't hate to see it.
Minimum damage 17.
Jewel.
Oh, we shall end it.
Nice sigh of like.
But of course, everyone gets their experience.
Yeah.
And I already added all the insignias, by the way. Just
nice.
Join this last
106